are at least 4 presidents who had previous, civil things going on before they became presidents. Teddy Roosevelt, back when he was police commissioner, fired a policeman, and that suit went forward even after he became president. Harry Truman, when he was a judge, declared or participated in declaring an attorney insane. That suit went forward after he was president. And Kennedy was in a vehicle wreck while he was campaigning, and 2 suits went forward. Of course, the Kennedy suits were settled. The Roosevelt and the Truman things ended up getting dismissed. And then, of course, the big one was Clinton with Paula Jones, and ultimately led to his impeachment. He didn't get convicted.
Hi, I'm Tony Romo.
There's precedent for presidents being held accountable for things that happened before. This would not be the first time with Trump. What is unprecedented is the number of cases. Just in the last year, there have been, by one count, over 70 cases filed, about half by him and about half against him, just in the last year. And over, the last 3 decades or so, 3,500 legal actions that he or his companies have been involved in. So the sheer scale and number is very unprecedented, no question.
3,500. That's unbelievable for any. I mean, you think General Motors wouldn't get 3,500 suits against them in a year. Here you got Donald Trump, who's now the president.
That's really, right.
Well, it's going to be fascinating for the legal community to watch and and to put it all in perspective. Right. Boy, there's going to be a law firm would love to get his overall representation. I guess he's got that up in New York now, one firm, but they're going to be having a field day trying to deal with all this stuff now to protect his image and not let to have the photo ops of him going into court. And you like to pick up that as a client, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you be a great thing to have, right?
Well, he's going to be spending, it's going to be a little bit of a test of just how rich he is, because either he's going to be spending a whole bunch of money settling cases or a whole bunch of money paying a platoon of lawyers. One thing is clear, we, the taxpayers, do not have to pay lawyers to defend him things that happened before he became president. That is clear. Yeah. But one way or the other, he's going to be out a bunch of money, whether borrowed or whether he has it stashed in accounts somewhere. He's going to be out a bunch of money.
That was my next question to you. I wonder, legally, can he create a legal defense fund, the Donald Trump Legal Defense Fund, that people could donate to, because you see a lot of these times these politicians get into trouble in things not directly involving their office, and they put a defense fund together. So it'd probably be pretty easy for the president to raise all the legal fees he needs to create a defense fund. I wonder if that'll be an option for him. It'll be interesting to watch, won't it?
It will. The conflicts of interest rules on the president are kind of in a class by themselves. He doesn't have to, for example, divest his business holdings and put them in a blind trust. It's kind of accepted that that's what he should do, but already he's saying he's going to have his children running that, and they're also participating in his transition team. So some have cried foul over that already. So you're right. It will be an interesting question what he can do, legally. And I don't think there are a whole bunch of boundaries on him as the president as far as conflicts, and then what he should do and what the American public will accept him doing.
Well, we'll have a chance to talk about this again, Quentin. Thanks for being on our show. Quentin Brogdon is a Dallas attorney. He's been named one of Texas' top lawyers in a number of publications. Give me the name of your firm over there, Quentin, if someone has a question or something they want to follow up on. What's your website? Sure.
We are Crane Lewis Brogdon, and our website is Crane, CRAIN, Lewis, LEWIS.com.
Good, cranelewis.com. Got it down here. Quentin, have a great weekend. Thanks for putting that in perspective for us, because a lot of people, I'm sure, had some questions when they read that. Hope we can talk about it again with you in the months to come. Take care.
Thanks, Jim, for having me on.
Okay. Interesting thing, folks, with the President of the United States in court all the time, being sued by lawyers. And, I can tell you, I was the insurance commissioner in the state of Louisiana. And this is in my official capacity. I just shut down a number of insurance companies, and there was a pyramid effect. There was a domino effect because you shut down the company. They couldn't pay, say, some people that work for them or some suppliers that work for them. There's a question about value on different properties. And I had hundreds of suits filed against me in my capacity as the commissioner of insurance. None of them were able to get any judgments or anything against me or against the department I represented. But we had massive numbers of lawsuits going on along that line. So the president's going to have his share in dealing with that. Hey, we got one more segment to go. Lively day. Going to have Leo Honeycutt step back in with me in this next segment, who's been my running buddy, good friend, nationally recognized author. His website is leohoneycutt.net. We'll have him back with us in the final segment to talk about how to improve the election. I got a great idea as to how to get more people to the polls. You're going to love this idea. So go ahead and just catch your breath, hang on a second, freshen up your coffee, and come on back and hear the Jim Brown solution to getting more people to the polls. I'll be right back after this message.
You're listening to Jim Brown's Common Sense, right here on the Genesis Communications Radio Network at GCNlive.com.
Looking for that edge during those intimate moments? We see many ads for enhancement, but the side effects include death. At GCN Team, we should change the Healthy Body, Brain, and Heart Pack to the Healthy Libido Pack. The brain and heart are not the only organs that require a healthy vascular system. For proper blood flow at the right moment, go to GCNteam.com or call 877-878-4203. That's 877-878-4203. That's 877-878-4203.
Dangerous blood clot device alert. If you or a loved one had an IVC filter placed to prevent blood clots from traveling to your heart or lungs and suffered an injury, you may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. The FDA warns that IVC filters may cause serious complications, such as heart or lung damage, internal bleeding, and even death. These dangerous blood clot devices can break, and the metal fragments can travel to your heart or lungs, causing serious injuries. If you or a loved one suffered organ damage or other injuries from an IVC filter, you may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Act now. Time is limited to file a claim. For a free consultation and free information, call Injury Help Desk at 800-478-1507. 800-478-1507. 800-478-1507. This is an advertisement. Paid non-attorney spokesperson. InjuryHelpDesk.com is responsible for this advertisement. Principal office, Las Vegas, Nevada.
If you or someone you care about loves outdoor adventure, then check out slingbow.com for some unique holiday gift ideas. That's slingbow.com, where we have some innovative new products for the archer, hunter, or bow fishing enthusiast in your family. Now through January, use the promo code HOLIDAY to get free shipping in the U.S. or Canada. And from all of us at Slingbow Industries, have a safe, joyous, and peaceful holiday season.
Today, living in the United States means that your online privacy is at risk. Regaining that privacy means going abroad. Privacy Abroad offers secure online privacy because our servers are located in Switzerland, a safe haven for digital communications. As a law-abiding citizen, you have nothing to hide, but you certainly have something to lose. Regain your Fourth Amendment rights and your peace of mind. Go to patriot.privacyabroad.com now. That's patriot.privacyabroad.com.
Is negative content or comments on the web affecting your personal or professional reputation? Unfavorable comments, embarrassing pictures, videos, legal documents, and negative articles can ruin your personal life, your career, or your business. It happens a lot, and it's just not fair. But what can you do? ReputationDefender.com can help protect your good name. Get a free consultation now. Call 800-831-0771. That's 800-831-0771. Call right now for a free expert reputation analysis. It's easy to squash the unfair attacks with our patented system, and the analysis is absolutely free. Make the best things about you jump out in searches. Protect your personal and professional reputation, your business, and your income. Get your free reputation analysis from ReputationDefender.com right now. Call 800-831-0771. 800-831-0771. That's 800-831-0771. Or visit ReputationDefender.com today.
There is an affordable alternative to the high cost of healthcare that offers freedom from insurance while providing compliance with the Obamacare individual mandate. Imagine having access to quality, affordable healthcare that allows you the freedom to choose your doctor and hospital. Members can share up to 100% of necessary medical expenses, including some alternative treatments. Find out how you and your family can contain healthcare costs without giving up your freedom. Go to libertyoncall.org. That's libertyoncall.org.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Be sure to visit GCNlive.com today.
Welcome back to Jim Brown's Common Sense. Now, here's your host and professor of Thinkology, Jim Brown.
Hey, that last segment we're talking about lawsuits against the president. Got a call in coming into the Genesis studio. Got David on. Hey, David, glad you joined us today.
Oh, thanks, Jim. Two things. I was struck by that your last interview there, and he was talking about the Trump lawsuits. I guess one of them, of course, is that case where he's accused of raping that 13-year-old sex slave time after time, beating her and whatnot. And I think that comes up in middle of December. So
wait a minute, now, David, I never heard of him having some sex slave for 13. Donald Trump's in a lawsuit. You're saying like that?
That's right. Yeah, this girl was about 13 years old in the early 1990s. There was a famous billionaire in New York that had an island that he kept these sex slaves at, and Trump and Bill Clinton apparently would also go down there. And this woman has accused Trump of being she was captured and made a sex slave down there at the age of 13, and she's now suing him. She's tried to run this suit for the last year or so, and she's finally got some traction on it last summer. And
well, it's going to be interesting. Heck of a note, see the President of the United States, David, along that line, having to do something like that. Well, he's got 750 lawsuits covering all kinds of categories. Right. So
well,
I'm sure
the one thing that really gets me about him, you know, in Las Vegas and in New Jersey, he tried to get casinos, and both the gaming commission in Nevada and in New Jersey refused to give him a gaming license because he was considered too close to organized crime. Both Nevada and New Jersey. So he could own the building, but he couldn't have the casino itself. So I'm just wondering, this guy is going to be given security clearance. Now, I don't want organized crime to have security clearance in America, and the idea that
David, I'm in my last segment, winding on down. So you call back here next week, we'll try to put you on some more. But you're right. But the other side of the coin is, David, he is the president of the United States, and majority of the Electoral College put him in there, and we've got him, like him or don't like him. He's there with us, David, and we're going to have to deal with, and he's going to have these problems to deal with. David, got to go. Hey, got to cut him off. I got to go, and because we've just got so much to cover. So glad to have David put his 2 cents in worth. But in any event, he's our president, whether you like it or not, and apparently a lot of people like it because he was elected, number one. And number two, I think whether you like Donald Trump or not, and Leo, you can chime in on this, he's had a pretty good week. I mean, everybody wondered what would happen when he went and met Obama, who he'd questioned, Donald Trump had questioned Obama's right to even be an American citizen, said some pretty heavy things about him. He came in, showed respect, praised the president, has toned down his incendiary rhetoric, talked about bringing the country together. So if you have to take someone that's surprising a lot of people, his first week seems to be surprising a lot of people in terms of the tone. Would you agree on that or not?
Very definitely would, but that's what makes Americans different from a lot of other countries in the world, is that we do this civilly through elections, and we don't do it through civil wars, even though we did have one 150 years ago. But I'm just saying, here, in a situation like this, you've got two people who have really lashed out at each other over the last several years, and now they come together in the Oval Office, and they make peace. And I think it's very, very good for our system. It's good for us as Americans. It's good for the country, obviously. But in Donald Trump's case, meeting in the Oval Office with President Obama, I think President Obama must have made a personal appeal for him to really look over the specifics of the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, and to please try to go lightly in the medical industry, because, as we all know, the medical industry, I'm not saying it's out of control, but I'm just saying that it is extremely expensive. I know my daughter and son-in-law are paying over $1,000 a month just for health care premiums with a $5,000 deductible. That means $17,000 has to come out of their pockets before insurance.
Well, I see what you're saying, and it's just one of many big problems this new president has to deal with. Now let me say this. I told my listeners before we came to this segment, I was going to tell them how we get many more people to vote. I'm driving here to the studio today, and the Powerball lottery right now is $297 million. If you win, you'll get $100 million if you win the Powerball. Here's my suggestion. Why don't we, to get a lot more people to the polls, let's put up $1 million. And maybe the winner, and as you vote, you go to the polls and vote, you're given a receipt, you're given a Powerball number. And you can win, say, the first prize would be $500,000, and there'd be 10 prizes that may be each $50,000. And there'd be about 40 or 50 winners, and you go, well, people go Powerball crazy. How do you like my idea, Leah? Let's have a lottery.
Love it.
We would up tremendously the number of people.
You're right.
Vote.
They'd go back and vote twice.
That's right. That's what we had a famous governor down here named Huey Long, folks, and he said, "Oh Lord, when I die, please let me be buried in Louisiana so I can stay active in politics." So, by the way, we commented about that. Trump, this one area where I think he was wrong. He said, "Well, do you know there's 2 million voters who are registered in more than one state? 2 million." Now, look, nobody's going to be registered in Atlanta, Georgia, then get in their car and drive up to Charlotte, North Carolina, thinking about it the second time. Why that is if you move from one location to the other, or if you die, let's assume you die, the first thing your family does is not going to go run to the registrar's office to take you off the voting rolls. You don't care at that time. You've moved or you're dead.
Right.
And so what happens, it takes a few years for that to be cleaned out. Yes, I'm surprised there's not 2 million. If you told me there's 5 million people registered in 2 different states, that wouldn't surprise me. The registrars of voters will send out a card every 4 years. If you don't respond back, then you're taken off the rolls. So it's not people rigging the election or anything like that.
Well, Oceanside, California just reelected a councilman. The trouble is, he died in September.
He qualified.
He died. And he died.
Well, that may be pretty good.
Well, they reelected him. So how's that going to happen?
They must be pretty happy with kind of a do-nothing representative that way. Some people would love to abolish. You know, in Texas, by the way, their legislature only meets every other year. I thought that was interesting. This big, huge state, massive economic generator, and their attitude is, we just don't need politicians making new law. We got enough laws as it is. Right. What do we have all these laws for? And they only meet once every 2 years. Where some of the smaller states, they're meeting almost year-round. I mean, they're up in New York. They meet all year round, constantly meeting. And for what? Well, we need more new laws on the books. I mean, there's some busy stuff you've got to do and some caretaking stuff you've got to do. And you've got to monitor the budget so things don't get out of control. But it seems like we layer upon layer government and we legislate to death. And that may be one thing that Donald Trump's going to address, quite frankly. He's too much regulation. He's saying that in so many different areas. So who knows?
Well, we live in a time which seems to be rancorous. But when you look back across American history, we haven't done too bad for 240 years.
Well, there's been duels fought over elections, and good gosh, Lincoln, when he came into office, was about as wheeler-dealer as you could get. If you were his opponent when it came to the Civil War, he put you in jail. He shut down newspapers, and he's listed as the greatest president ever. So that's a whole different show, Leo. I still have in my craw. I can't believe what would happen today if under Barack Obama and Donald Trump that 10 million Americans killed themselves in the Civil War. That's that's the equivalent. It's about 1 million back then. It'd be the equivalent of 10 million today.
Right.
What kind of leadership is that where you can't bring both sides together and confect some kind of a settlement? I know you're a real Civil War buff, and in the future show, we may get into that and kind of outline that a good bit for our listeners and kind of give them a chance to respond. I'm not a big Lincoln fan for that very reason, that I think that he should have been able to find a compromise and over a period of time abolish slavery, but still not have brothers shooting brother and families against families.
But you see, though, the mood of the country back then, though, was similar to what it is now with social media. People are able to say anonymously, and to my way of thinking, somewhat cowardly, without owning up to who they are and being able to be divisive. And we had that back in the 1850s, leading up to the 1860 election. It was a lot of this rhetoric that was going on in the newspapers, and it was dividing the country. So the mood was far war. That was the problem. The mood was far war, or else we would, because only about 30 or 40 years before that, Britain had already outlawed slavery. They had done it diplomatically. They did it by legislation.
Every other country that had slavery abolished it without a civil war. Every other country except us. So, you know, Well, that's a whole different show. And we're out of time. Gosh, I can't believe how time flew. Hey, Isaiah, call up the owners of this station. Give me 3 more hours. We're rocking and rolling here today with Leo. Leo Honeycutt's my guest. Great author. Go to his website, leohoneycutt.net. And my website's JimBrownUSA.com. Listen, you folks have a great week. We'll be back here same time, same station. We'll be around to make some more common sense next week. Talk to you then. Take care.
You're listening to Jim Brown's Common Sense, right here on the Genesis Communications Radio Network at GCNlive.com. What's for dinner tonight? Tired of cooking the same old meals? Can I offer a suggestion? What about Cajun? That's right, Cajun. But wait, I know what you're thinking. Never tried it, don't know how, don't have all the ingredients. Well, I got some good news for you. Cajun Mike, host of Cooking with Cajun, has put together a step-by-step instructional video, along with the recipes on how to cook these iconic dishes like gumbo, etouffee, jambalaya, and over 150 Cajun and Creole recipes. And it's now available to you. Just think, you can now cook the same dishes that are served in some of the finest restaurants in New Orleans. And listen to this. He will also deliver all the ingredients right to your doorstep. So what are you waiting for? To order your personalized instructional video along with the recipes, go to cookingwithcajun.com. That's cookingwithcajun.com. To order your home delivery, call 855-785-0222. That's 855-785-0222. Yahee! And bon appetit!
In these uncertain times, it makes sense to have a sustainable backup method to cook food and boil water. If your current plan includes using a fuel-burning stove or cooking over an open fire, then there's a much better way. The Minuteman Rocket Stove is a biomass-burning cooking stove that only requires small quantities of sticks and twigs for fuel. The Minuteman stove is easy to use, smokeless, portable, powerful, and sustainable. For the finest in survival cooking stoves and fire starters made right here in the USA, go to MinutemanStove.com. That's MinutemanStove.com.
Water is the single most important thing your body needs, so you want to be sure it's the best for you and your family. Since 2005, thousands have depended on Berkey purified water. The Berkey Guy provides the lowest priced filtration systems in every size for incredibly delicious water now and in an emergency.
But it's a series of
GoBerkey.com or call 877-886-3653. 877-886-3653. GoBerkey.com.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Be sure to visit GCNlive.com today.
Earthquake in New Zealand. Earthquake in Argentina. I'm Christopher Cruz. A 7.8 earthquake hit New Zealand this morning, generating tsunami waves. No reports yet of injuries or damage. Same for Argentina. A large earthquake in northwestern Argentina this morning. The 6.2 quake hit near the border with Chile. Again, no immediate reports of injuries or damage. Former House Speaker Newt Gingrich says he thinks Donald Trump should hit the ground running after his inauguration.
This is a city which, if you don't shove it as hard as you can while you have momentum, will just surround you. I mean, the swamp doesn't want to be drained, and the swamp will just suck you in if you let it. So he needs to have a very, very aggressive first year.
Gingrich on CBS this morning. CBS says Trump plans to immediately deport between 2 and 3 million undocumented immigrants. He spoke to 60 Minutes for an interview that airs tonight. Trump isn't giving up his Twitter account. Just this morning, he tweeted 3 times at the New York Times saying it's dishonest. I'm Christopher Cruz. Secretary of State John Kerry says he and President Obama may have just a few months left in office, but he says that will not stop him from continuing efforts to put in place the Paris Agreement on global
commercials
warming.
ably demonstrates not
climate.
every head coach basks in the goodwill after the game. Courtesy of YouTube sensation DJ Steve Porter, here's our spin on...
You play to win the game.
That's the great thing about sports. You play to win. And I don't care if you don't have any wins. You play to win the game. You don't play to just play it. You don't play to win. When you start telling me it doesn't matter, then we're tired. Get out.
We couldn't do diddly-poo offensively. We couldn't make a push down. We couldn't run the ball. We didn't try to run the ball. We couldn't complete a pass. We sucked. We sucked.
You play to win the game. That's better. You don't play to just play it.
Perform like that.
You don't play to win. When you start telling me
we suck.
It doesn't matter, then we're tired.
You kidding me? Playoffs? What's that? Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? Playoffs? That's pitiful. Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Another game.
Get off my coach's backs. Get off the players' backs. I'm responsible for the whole thing. I'm responsible for the whole thing. Okay.
The Bears are who we thought they were. That's why we took the damn field. Now, you want to crown them? They crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
I told you what I'm gonna do now. Now you wanna what I'm gonna do because I'm contingency of that. Wanna know what I'm gonna do in a contingency of that. All of which are hypothetical.
I'm the coach of the team. I'll decide
who's playing.
I'll decide who plays, when they play, where they play. That's why we took the damn field. That's why we took the damn field.
What next? You play to win the game.
I want winners.
You don't play to just play it.
I want people that want to win. This is how I believe, okay? I'm from the old school. Our formula is this. We go out, we hit people in the mouth, number one. Number two, we cannot give them the game. Number three,
hello, we suck.
I tell you the truth.
Right now, that person is not sold out to be a part of this team. Cannot play with them.
You play to win the game.
Cannot win with them.
Playoffs, hello.
Cannot coach with them.
That is so much crap.
Can't do it.
You play to win.
You don't know what we're trying to do. You guys don't look at the films. You don't know what happened. You really don't know. You think you know, but you really don't know. And you never will.
I'm getting all the damn heat with everybody, each and every one of y'all hammering my tail. I don't coach that way. I don't coach them to do that type of thing.
See that? That's your IQ, buddy.
I don't coach that way.
See that? That's your IQ, buddy. 0.
I don't really care. I gotta tell you the truth.
I know I'm smarter than that.
You play to win the game. Playoffs. You don't play to just play it. You don't play to win. When you start telling me, it doesn't matter. Then we're tired. Get out.
Yesterday's yesterday, today's today, tomorrow will be tomorrow.
Welcome. The time has come to introduce you to a new chapter.
Dozens of countries, thousands of...
Sports Guru Show, baby. That's how we do it. All day, every day.
Are you ready? Volume up. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
thousands of fans.
This is the Black and Gold Phantom. I listen to Sports Guru Show, WSLA, 1560 AM.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands in the air.
This is Joe Horn, former New Orleans Saints, and you're listening to the Sports Guru Show on WSLA 1560 AM.
Stand up, who that nation? 5-star T-Bone, come on. It's time for that black and gold roll call. When we say who you with, y'all say black and gold.
Let me see you get crunk, get loud.
Get loud.
Hands in the air, y'all get wild.
Get wild.
Let's go. Now we gon' ball. Listen up, y'all. It's that who that roll call. Who you with? Black and gold. 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 I'm a who that for life. W-H-O-D-A-T for life. That's me. The very day I was born, I screamed who that? The doc looked shocked. I said, I thought you knew that. Yeah, still ride for my boys. All the real Buddhas, go ahead and make noise. We the real McCoys. Everybody know the truth. That the best fan base from the bottom of the boot. Ride or die, keep our hopes to the sky. Black and gold in control, that's no lie. Often imitated, but never really duplicated. Food that nation, authenticated, baby. Black and gold standing running through my veins. Ain't nothing changed except the year and the games. But the passion, that always be the same. Who that for life is what I yell, man. Let me see you get crunk, get loud.
Get loud.
Hands in the air, y'all get wild.
Get wild.
Let's go. Now we gon' ball. Listen up, y'all. It's that who that roll call. Who you with?
up, hit up. That nation, and we about to turn it up. It's a black and gold thing, black and gold on my brain. We bleed black and gold cause it's running through my veins. Yup, who that for life? Yeah, no doubt about it. We walk that walk, we all just talk about it. We yell who that cause we bout it. Get loud if you're quiet, we won't allow it. Here we come to get you, gold crumb. Get you up like a gold poster. Here we come to get you more loud. This new song gonna move the whole crowd. They say who that? I say we that. Black and gold on top, they wanna be that. We say who that? And we stand tall. It's the black and gold roll call.
Let me see you get crow, get loud.
Get loud.
Hands in the air, y'all, get wild.
Get wild.
Let's go, now we don't ball. Listen up, y'all, it's that who that roll call. Who you with? Black and gold. 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 I'm a who that for life. Who you with? Black and gold. 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 I'm a who that for life.
Well.
Sports Guru Show, WSLA, 1560 AM. You can hear me out there in Sports World, New Orleans, Slidell, everybody out there in earshot. We're on the air today talking about sports. You know, we've been going for a minute. It's been a while, Perry, since I said what's up football. How you feeling, buddy? Is that on? My mic's not on? Check 1, 2. TV's not in the house. Oh, I'm all the way off there. Oh my God. It's alright, she's baby rap before we even sit down here. Hey now, where you at, baby? I'm sound good. I'm good. That's right. Nobody to shout out today. It's a blurry day of real world, but I'm good. I'm good. I hear myself. I know everybody else hears me. Perry, you hear yourself?
Yes.
That means the Guru Nation hears you. Perry, that's right. Talk loud in the mic.
That's good.
Yeah, I think you got a low voice, but I can hear it. It resonates. That's right. Cat Dallas is in the house with Perry here. You know that. I'm the Sports Guru. You know that. We're live in Slidell. I'm live. My music's loud. We talk about sports at some point with music on at the same time. Here at the Sports Guru Show. Baby doll, how you feeling today? You had a rough time with the administration. You got a termination notice because you paid to play. How you feeling today? Yeah? The Mets, baby doll, you here?
Who dat?
There you go. That's a
dat?
good answer for everything. Who that? Black and Gold, roll calls on it. You like that song?
Yeah, no, I love T-Bone and Pat Star.
It'd be nice if you would have danced a little more. Even though nobody can see you, it would be nice for me and PB. How you feel about MVP on at the mic again?
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, unfortunately for me, he's a Dallas Cowboy fan.
Oh, okay, you taking that personal.
I
can still rock with a Who Dat.
Yes, indeed.
Who Dat.
I was going to ask you to Who Dat with us while the song was on, but thank you for checking in with the Who Dat. Perry Bernard's in the house. How you feeling, little brother?
I'm feeling good.
Well, man, look,
7-1, so you know.
I ain't trying to shout out nobody, and you usually don't have too many shout outs, but who you love out there? Who you shouting out at?
I love everybody.
All the strippers, too?
I'm in love with the strippers.
Yeah, oh, wow. That's ratchet, though. I had something like
what it is.
Yeah, I had something like a stripper. I didn't know it, but it turned out to be stripper-esque, you know? I gave him $75 last night because he likes money. Anyway, baby doll, who you love out there besides not me?
I want to give a shout out to Drew Brees.
Right.
Well.
So, thank you, because I'm really the first daddy. You said Drew Brees is your daddy. It's how you said it. He's my daddy. But how you say it to me a little deaf? How you say it a little low? How you say daddy?
Say what?
You know what? You have to say it a little. Anyway, because you got a new daddy, huh, baby doll? Not today though, because you in a relationship. I checked your Facebook status. It says some dude named Willius P.
Say what?
I say baby doll, and I was got a boyfriend for 1 day contract only. It said, you know, it's all great, baby doll. We'll talk about your fans out there. Tell them how you feel about them, who you love, and shout out at them. Because I don't have talking too good today. I need you to pull away. Who you love out there?
I want to give a shout out to my sister. Today's her birthday.
Hey, that's some love right there. So you don't have a boyfriend to shout out like Drew Brees? Tell Drew Brees again who's your daddy. Drew Brees. I thought you almost got pregnant with him the week and so many autographs to you, you know? You did good with him. Y'all get along swell. I've been on about 4 dates already. Hopefully we can see him win today. Well, Byron was going to do the show, but Baby Doll took his spot today, so do the show. And they're showing up there with Baby Doll. I know you like the Broncos losing today. That's a good thing for you.
Yeah, no.
You think it could happen?
Oh, it's in our future.
I think a lot of people are saying that. What you think, baby? Do you think?
Yeah, man, it's a good matchup for the Saints,
Yeah.
man. You know,
I think
they've been playing good the last 5 weeks. So.
And the title of the show today is like the best game of the NFL season so far. Really
Probably
is.
the most important for the Saints, too, man.
Absolutely. And a great matchup. We've been having not too many good matchups in the NFL season.
They've been on the road lately, and the confidence builder for the
4 out of 5, thank you all. So anyway, the fourth group will like to thank the support group. You know, because sometimes you need that. And I don't have a quitting support group. This support group's like girls from strip clubs and stuff that he don't really hang out with like exclusively, but they act like he's hanging out. So his support group open mine. I got 2 kids and you. I'll call you at 7:30 in the morning. That support and 2 kids who they got my front, my back, whatever. So I'd like to shout out my people. Shout out to Baby Doll for being so cool under pressure. You know, leaving a stain, snare track. And PB, I want to shout out to you. Thank you for being my boy and being the Sports Guru Show co-host.
Who that?
Yeah, thank you.
You got me saying who that, man.
Yeah, I like that. See, hey, it's contagious. I got to who that all the time. Anyway, I like to shout out at my people out there that listen to the show who expect us to be on at 12, which we did get here on time. We're here for y'all. Big Head always calling in. We got our friend out there. Forget his name all the time from Frisco. He's probably on the line right now. What's his name? Neil or Nut or something? I always get it wrong, but he's got an old lady out there with him, and she's a Frisco fan. He's a Saints fan, so he's dealing with it in Frisco, enemy territory. Yeah, I appreciate him always calling in, checking in. I got him on the line right now, Perry. Who is it? Where you at?
Hey, where you at, guys? It's Chemo.
Chemo, that's right. P.S. his name, Chemo. How you doing, man?
Hey, and I've got a couple other Saints fans with me today. We're driving to a little Saints bar. Who that, baby? Yeah.
Say who that again.
Who that?
Baby doll, handle this call for me.
Who dat?
Talk to him, baby.
Who dat?
Ask him what's up with him.
So, how do you think we're going to do today?
I think, you know what, guys? I think
it's going to be positive what he says.
It's going to be a defensive battle.
Really?
But the D's going to come up with a big interception at the 4th.
The Saints defense?
We're going to win.
Perry, what do you expect? You in wine country? You drank a little wine this morning. The Saints defense is going to be on top of the Broncos defense? That's a strange mix.
It's defensive battle, man. He said it out of clear.
That's some who that stuff.
Watch out for the run for the Broncos, because I tell you, they have a over run team, and you know, Simeon is young and everything. If you ask me, I think it's going to be 13-10.
Wow, that's a defensive matchup. I don't know about that, but everything can happen in the NFL. What about that number 1 offense only getting 13 points, baby doll? I like it that they winning, but that's a low score, bro. That's definitely a defensive game. Uncharacteristic. But the Saints played like they got the Giants. They only got 13, you know. But they lost that one, so I see where you're coming from. That's a good look. You know, I don't know if I would take that for the over-under. You'd probably have the over and lose if that was the score. But anyway, that's a great win for the Saints if they do pull it off. How you going to feel if we beat the Super Bowl champions when we wasn't supposed to be good this year?
So, no, and I've got these guys with me, and they went to the game last week to see the Winers go down. It was beautiful.
That was nice to see that over there in your hometown, in your new hometown, huh?
Yeah, what do you think about? What do you think about that Ingram run? That was pretty.
Woo! Yeah. I mean, he was on freaking fire.
Yeah, that was like an Alabama blocking for him when he was in college. You know, that's where he was getting all his bones at. So it's nice to see him get off like that.
So enough. But yeah, so we just want to give a shout out to everyone and just say, hey, keep the faith. We're going to do it again in the Dome Patrol.
Yeah, the Terror Dome, baby. Well, tell me a little bit more about the game. How's the defense going to do it with the talent that they don't really have? How are they going to pull it off? Is it going to be Delvin Breaux or Sheldon Rankins?
Laurinaitis is going to, recover a fumble.
I thought he was on IR. That would be hard to do from the hospital bed. Is he back on the team? Because they benched him, and I don't think it was because of injury. I think it was because he wasn't performing too good, and then he claimed like a little injury. I heard he was going on IR, but if you're saying he's in the game, good for him to get back on the field.
I think him and Jordan are just going to be 1-2 punch. It's going to be just like the swelling and, the swelling day.
Anyway, what about Kenny Vaccaro? He messed up. Is he going to be on the field today? That was stupid. How you going to eat Adderall when you're an NFL player, dude? Really? You need to focus on what? Just tackle, bro. You don't need to focus. You're not doing an exam in college.
Yeah.
And he's been playing so good. That hurt the Saints, but I think we got him out there today.
Oh. Yeah, but you know what? We're going to come back. We're going to surprise. We're going to have an unknown. Step it up, and they're going to come up and. They're going to always say...
To beat a Super Bowl team, you need a turnover margin win, too. You need to get more turnovers than them. It would be victorious. I mean, it's been a benefit. So, gotta keep the Denver's defense off the field. You know?
Yeah, you're right. Well,
Did I say that backwards? We want to keep the Denver's defense on the field. I don't know what I'm talking about. I know that the Saints defense is the best at some point, but Denver's defense is... Are they good enough to just beat the Saints because they're the best defense, you think? They really stop the number one offense?
You know what? I think G's going to step it up today. I think, we're on freaking fire the way that we played last week, and,
And you got C.J. Anderson now, too, the Broncos starting running back out.
Yeah, and they're not like they have been. Like, usually the last few years, anybody can fill in, and they always have a good person, but they ain't got nobody filling in that's going to worry us about anything with Perry. I mentioned earlier, what about the Broncos defense? Are they good enough to stop the Saints' number one offense?
Nobody's good enough to stop the Saints offense. It's all about the Saints defense showing up,
We got to do some score 1 point to them, bro.
I think 27-24.
How's the weather out there, bro? What you doing today?
We're going to a little Saints bar, actually, in downtown Frisco.
So they do that all over the nation, even in San Francisco. Saints do that down, huh?
Yep. We were going to a place called the Voodoo.
Yeah, you're right. Well, what you eating today? You going someplace good? They got any good food out there like we got?
No.
You got to just drink alcohol in, bro. Just drink it up
there. Good drink, baby.
Drink the food.
Nothing like a good hurricane.
Liquid diet. What you drinking? You drinking Hurricane out there in Frisco?
I'll probably, I might drink a little Hurricane, but I'm driving, so I'm letting these guys do the drinking. I'll laugh at their ass, when they do it. So
just hide it. Make sure nobody sees it. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
And if you run somebody over, make sure it's a Frisco player, like Colin Kaepernick maybe, or somebody who...
Hey, that's fine. Kaepernick's going down, so he's getting traded. I think...
You might not even get a DWI for that. They might let you ride. Oh, you good, dog. It was just a big bird. That's horrible. That's why I told Byron he couldn't really come on the radio. He was like, dude, you ain't ready to stop saying political stuff. But anyway, hey, who you want to shout out at besides the Saints fans? Who you love out there?
I just want to give a shout out to all those Saints fans and the non-believers. We're back.
They got people who don't believe in the Saints? Oh, man. That's crazy. So they better believe now because you tell them 13-10 victory, so we're going to hold you down with that. Thank you for calling today, bro. Sorry, my voice is kind of messed up, so I appreciate you holding me down at the Sports Guru Show.
Hey, so you guys going to be around Thursday, right? So
5 days after today we play the Panthers on a 5-day road trip, so it's going to be hard to beat the two Super Bowl teams from last year in 1 week.
Yeah, we play Fig Newton and the rest of the Pathetics.
Fig Newton. Nice.
That's what he is. He's a big freaking Newton.
Yeah, you're right. Well, we definitely got his number. We beat him up in the last game. They got enough to tie us at the end, but we got their number. And Drew Brees made them cornerbacks look like babies out there.
And he's complaining that he's going to get hit. He hasn't felt the Saints G in a while, so he'll feel something really good.
Russell Wilson told him the best. If you don't want to get hit, don't play football.
Right, hello. That's right. So contact sports, full contact. Well, thank you for the call, brother.
Hey,
give me one more who that for you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. I was just going to step in with you guys and just say, who?
That's right. Who that? Here we go.
All right. Hey, you guys take it easy. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Thanks for the call. I need to get through this and play for my voice. Thanks for calling.
No problem, guys. See ya.
WSLA 1560 AM, home of the Sports Guru Show. Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, you looking for something?
Yeah, I could use a light.
Sure, man, no problem. You looking to have a good time?
Anything but that Bourbon Street bustle.
Step on into my place. You'll fit right in.
Looking for a French Quarter experience without the hassles of Bourbon Street? Yeah. Step into Sneaky Pete's, the world-famous establishment and French Quarter staple for stiff drinks and good times.
I heard that.
Come get to know Big Troy.
That boy.
Be a satisfied customer and a regular for sure.
A regular what?
Join the Ultimate Groom Support Group and become one of Tracy's biggest fans.
I'm sure you will. You got any of that special sauce, Q?
Come watch the Saints and LSU with VIP Vic Saturdays and Sundays on some great TVs with cold beer and kickbacks and shots.
And bring your scissors.
Make Sneaky Pete your French Quarter downtown home.
Or headquarters.
Pack your lunch. You may be here a while.
Oh, Lord.
That's Sneaky Pete's 135 Charters in the French Quarter, just off Canal.
That's pretty close.
24 hours, 7 days a week.
364 days a year.
Wow. Thanks, Pete. I'll be back for sure.
Sure, pal. Another satisfied customer.
Baby Doll, and you're listening to WSLA.
Cowboys. Headline New Orleans trip for 1 hour. Dallas beat Triple H.
And like the week before that, they had the same amount of runs and passes, like a balance, passing, type balance offense. Season representation, they'll never do that. It's always L, H. But last week, it's always much better when they work good against the worst rushing defense. Yeah, like I said, not too hard to do against the worst team, against the run. San Francisco is the worst team. You know, so you're not saying much, but it's nice to get it when it's in your face, you know?
And it opens up already wide open passing game. So once you get the ground play going, so that's like
winning team, right? Really like to see that, like I said, 2 weeks in a row. The Saints offense is number 1 now. Number 2 the week before. We always had the number 1 passing game going into that game. Drew Brees really had to do his
backup too. They didn't have to do it all themselves. They
had 160 yards, or maybe 158.
That was a turnover.
75-yard touchdown run was great. The call mentioned that I thought it wasn't. Hightower had like 87 yards. So there's 102 got to be before. So when Ingram came back off the bench and showed that he was valuable player for the team.
Because no turnover.
He got his swag back, which I'm have to do it something. I think it's
150 yards of rushing against anybody is real good.
I got benched, you know, so I'm gonna come back like walking. So I got confidence in one so okay. The bench was good for him. I need to get benched out. It's only going up from here. Anyway, Saints receivers. There was the most spread out the Saints passing game was Drew Brees hit the most different receivers number of receivers, 10 different receivers on pass. Right, yeah. He got a fullback in there, yeah. Really see Michael Thomas led the Saints in receivers 3rd week in a row. Definitely. And he had the winning touchdown. What a winning touchdown. But that last touchdown he got in the 4th quarter, you see him thank God. Did you see waiting for the Cowboys? I already know. So I'm trying to check in with the highlights. Maybe did you see that catch? So that you was catching one of these. I see. Oh yeah, pointing out just so I'm maybe I was doing that thing. Anyway, so you didn't see it either. Winning touchdown. You see a picture of these of the guys. I thought he catching the pass over the helmet. With such great hands, dude was following into him. He grabbed his punch, the helmet, pulled it over. What great hands he do is. What a great thing.
His brain is something like
Drew Brees is like, trust him. Like, you know what? Like, this might be intercepted, but I think this dude could take it out of the dude's hand. And basically did. That's why I trust. So,
like you say, he does have a game sort of like coaching. That's some coaching you would do.
Yeah, he said that was his idol coming up. So, good for him to be the Balkans coach. The Balkans coach was great. He really fumbled the last couple of seasons. He still was great. Go up and get a type guy. That's like he's going to need the ball. High, low, whatever. You know, he's got great field skills. Like, knowing where to be. That dude was on him, but guess what? He made sure he got the ball and not the guy, even though hit the guy up. The 49ers was that decent against the passing number 4, so it was a good matchup. Saints defense, passing game, offense, passing against the 49ers defense. And the Saints prevailed. They won big 43 to 43-20. They beat them soundly, like, but it doesn't bode well for the Saints to watch Kaepernick throw for 400 yards. And if the offense get like 485 yards, they only got 2 yards running, but that's a lot of yards to give up to one of the worst teams in the NFL. 400 some sort of Saints defense still ranked 31st. Now they went up to 30. How did they go to number 30? I don't know. Somebody must have stuck worse than them. They have the number 1 offense and the number 30 defense. Not producing a playoff run, but they're here the Saints and sit at the 4-4. First time they was 5 early in the season. 1 or 2 seasons, the last 2 seasons they went 4-4. One year they lost 2 in a row. Last year they lost 4 after they went 4-4. So they went to 500 for so long. So they haven't been above 500. So this is a big win for the Saints. They won't be going 5-4. But anyway, they got the 4-4 last week by beating the 49ers. You didn't take the money. I thought that was one of the games like any given Sunday, baby. Though you know that third. I didn't think it was that Sunday. The 49ers could be taken anyway. I didn't think no way. Before, during, after. I think it was. Looking at it before, after thought the Browns had a better chance of beating the Cowboys. They're looking at 1-15 probably. They don't want 1 game, 1 game. So they're looking at Fournette. That sucks for Fournette. I wouldn't want to go to 40 dollars. No matter who the quarterback is. But they scored. But they got 400-something yards in the same defense. And the same defense looked better than they were statistically. Delvin Brooks came back. They did all the road show. It's the road show. Delvin Records came back. The boy, I was number 1 draft pick. He get about 38 snaps in the game. So probably play fine on the road show. Both cut it with the 49ers last week. And I was still like, I'm not talking too good, but I'm getting it across. I'm telling y'all what happened to the Saints last week and how we won. So, it's a commanding victory. You know, so, you tell me about the game that I want to think too.
Well, going back to the Saints. The Saints on defense this season allowed more passing yards with 2,400 points of 238 than any other winner.
Sean Payton and Drew Brees, the Saints have been like not sucking anymore. And it shows now with the offense we got. The Saints went, I said before, 4 out of 5. Looking good against the 49ers. Moving into second place. Last week's done. We moved into second place for the first time since 2014. We ain't been in second place since then. So we sit there above the Bucs because they lost obviously during Thursday's game that week. And the Saints are one, or maybe a game and a half behind. So the Falcons, I think they had a tie or something. For whatever reason, it looks like they had a half game, but I think with the standings of the NFC South. So the Falcons have 6-4. We 4-4, so that's a solid 2 games. 6-3, so yeah, that's usually we're game and a half behind. So that's not even 2 whole games. So we actually 1.5 games behind first place, looking good. You know, I don't think we can overtake Atlanta in a week or 2, but if they lose 1 and we win 2, we got that. So that's more than a game and a half. So Saints looking good. And I think they're going to do good today. We'll talk about that later.
I think Atlanta has a bigger chance of losing.
Yeah, they have a better chance of losing. You think the Saints are, okay. Even though it's the Super Bowl champions, that's what you think.
I'm not saying that at all.
I got you.
You lose. It would be too ourselves.
I got you. You don't think the Broncos could beat us with that defense down?
Without a solid running game.
Without a clean Talib.
Yeah,
Talib's out. Yeah, so that's a spot Drew Brees going to pick on for sure. I'm starting to feel myself a little bit. We continue to talk about the New Orleans Saints before we get into the NFL matchup. Do you have anything to say about how Saturday we beat the 49ers? Is it fun to watch? You know what's going to happen? Are you surprised that they got a few yards on? So what you thought about the game?
Yeah, I mean, I'm so glad Ingram had a show-out game. You know, he really needed that full confidence. So that was positive.
It was almost boring to me. But he had some good highlights. Like the Ingram was great. That was a good highlight. Really valuable. And the catch I started talking about with Michael Myers was great. It was nice seeing Willie Snead maybe for first half and then he got he had a great game, 37 completions out of 43 passes, something like that. Or like, no, it was like 29, whatever it was Drew Brees. He got over 300 yards again for the 4th time this year. So it's nice to see him throw 3 touchdowns. Expect that against the 49ers. It's nice to win when you're supposed to. So maybe not. Let's rock out with the spot. The Barry Man spoke for a while, and we got to come back and hopefully be better than we was last night. We'll be at every day.
My soul is resting beneath my blissful hands. My time awaiting, wonder when I'll die. But when my time will come, I'm gonna reason why. I am this way, lonely with
Watch your head, please.
If you'd like to, go ahead and grab a quote.
No. Time is it's 2 in the morning. Hello?
Can you come get me?
Hello?
Can you come get
Are
me?
you serious? Now?
In the unfortunate event of an arrest,
contact Chris Roberts bail bonds.
Who?
You know who to call. They got a long family tradition of service.
With a pedigree that guarantees a timely release.
the experienced and expertly trained staff will open the doors to freedom.
I'm glad to know about
All right. I'll do it. I'll
Call 504-273-0542.
Contact Chris Roberts bail bonds at yahoo.com.
A trusted name in bail bonding.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come check out Homa's newest interactive attraction, Breaking the Code Escape Rooms. You and your friends have 1 hour to survive the challenge and solve the mysteries of your chosen escape room experience. The only way to be free is to work together as a team. It's a race against you and the clock. Can you escape? Book your adventure today at breakingthecode.net or call 985-303-0172. That's 985-303-0172. breakingthecode.net.
It's the Sports Guru Show.
I mean, look at Joe Thomas. They don't shift Joe Thomas around.
Right, number one
There's a
pick in
reason
the
why-
league, yeah.
There's a reason why he's an amazing left
Thank
tackle.
you. So that experiment has failed us miserably, and it at the detriment of losing a couple games last year. I think Colin Kaepernick's actually a puppet for this chick who he's with in the Muslim community. Well, I mean, nobody knows that because they scared to put it on news. I still got a good left jab, and I got a hell of an uppercut, and I might catch him.
Sundays at 10 a.m. here on WSLA Radio, 1560 a.m. till Saints kickoff.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's the Black and Gold Luchador, and I listen to the Sports Guru Show on WSLA 1560 AM.
Pop Reflection went to LA and made it big. They got like Pantera, like when they got like down, they just like a pop band from New Orleans with a good metal guitarist. Stevie Blaze from Metal, used to hang out with him at Dino's Rock Pop. McAllister's Quarter in Fat City, Fat City back in the 80s, 90s was like the French Quarter in Metro. For real, like you go to a parade or whatever on Friday night, whatever, you stay out all night and drink all night. And the sun come on, you get over loud and come like where we're going. And now we got Sneaky Pete for that, but it's not in metal. It's not good that they said that, but thank you, Lily and Ash, for rocking my house today. Trying to get through it, trying to make it right, trying to get the Saints win. I got confidence in it, but I don't have no confidence in picking these NFL games. PM in the newspaper. Baby, what you think about Week 10? You've been.
I'm excited.
I've been policing your Facebook page, and you've been like saying like how you done with football for me. You had enough of it, or you aggravated with it? You want to take a break from it during the week, maybe?
The matches are so horrible lately,
This looks like the Saints is the best matchup today. Let's talk about the rest of them. What you got there?
Kansas City Chiefs versus Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, P, you wasn't here when we made our preseason picks, but I picked this division to go like this. Raiders win, right? Kansas City comes in second, and Denver comes in third, and all three make the playoffs. Because, sometimes that could happen. So I picked that. So Kansas City, I got to make the playoffs, so that's a good team. Tell me what they're going to do today.
Well, the Chiefs got 4 straight wins, and the Panthers are...
They do that quietly, so nobody, notices that. They all, even though they're good, 4 wins is all a lot in the NFL. It's a good streak to get.
And then the Panthers are coming off of 2 wins.
They're playing the Panthers. The Saints fan want the Panthers to lose, so we're going for the Chiefs. Hopefully it'll be a 5-game streak.
Still in the hunt to make the playoffs, so...
The Panthers?
The Panthers.
No, the Panthers, they threw it. They're 3-6 right now. They're horrible.
But
they ain't got a shot.
But they got an ugly win against the Rams.
Perry, what you think about the Chiefs? Wait, you talking about the Panthers still? Talk to me.
Yeah, they held Todd Gurley to 48 yards rushing.
Who ain't saying much because Todd Gurley been getting like 3.0 yards a carry all year.
Yeah, but a win is a win.
Right, yeah. And that's not taking away anything from the defense. Todd Gurley ain't been doing nothing, so you ain't saying much for stopping them.
Carolina played a pretty good game last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kept Cam upright a little bit more.
Yeah, but he still got popped because his chin was out.
The running game came through.
They got away with a victory. Yeah, they didn't show like the caliber team that they won the Super Bowl with, but they showed that they could fight, and no matter if they down, they could pull up a victory. They might get to 6-10. They might even get to 7-9, but that would be a stretch. But I guess good for Carolina.
But overall, the Chiefs are going to take this win.
So I think where they playing
at Panthers.
And I always say that's not a scary place to play, but I think that the Panthers might put their first 2 games winning streak together here. And I know that would be an upset, and I don't like the Panthers, but I think that they could win this game, not easily, but maybe by overtime and just being like they desperate. If you're gonna make the playoffs, you got to make a 4-game run if you're the Panthers, and you're probably out of it either way. But this is a must-win game. So I think in the NFL those games count for much. And Kansas City's beatable. They got shut down by Pittsburgh 35-0. So. What you think about this game, Pete? Talk to me about who's going to win, who's going to lose, and why.
I'm going to go Kansas City 24-10.
What's on the card to spread?
3. Kansas City, they're giving 3. They're underdogs, but, as far as their defense, I think they'll be able to hold Carolina.
Baby dog, thank you for bringing that game out. Talk to us and give us another NFL matchup today from Pete and Perry Bernard, who's in the house. Thank you, Pete, for being here.
Los Angeles Rams versus the Jets.
It's a poo game. It's one of
I know, right?
Like no matter what, the matchup sucks. I don't care if the Jets won last week. So what? They had to win something. And what's the Rams?
The Rams are 3-5. The Jets are 3-6.
Yeah. You're talking about Todd Gurley now. Now you're talking about him again. He's going to have some success against the Jets. Are they playing at home or on the road? The Rams.
No, the Rams are at New York.
Yeah, and I think the Jets are decent against the run, but I think this is a game maybe Todd Gurley gets 100 yards, and because that passing game for LA don't really work too good.
He's due for one.
Yeah, he's due for one. What you think about this game, Pete? The Rams against the Jets.
About 6.
It's like a poo-poo game. But you got to wonder what the Jets are doing with the quarterback. You got 2 quarterbacks on the bench, like rookies that look good, they can play, but they ain't even suiting up. They're going back to Fitzpatrick, who's busted up.
Plus Sheldon Richardson is benched.
That's not going to work too good. Well, and Matt Forte finally had a 3-touchdown game in the beginning of the season. Finally got 100 yards receiving a couple weeks ago, so he's been iffy, but that's pretty much their workhorse. And Brandon Marshall's always going to get the ball, but who's throwing it to him? So I think the Jets are going to pull this out.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Because the Jets are a little more resilient than L.A. LA, they can win like a sexy game. Like, oh, my God, because they scored 27 points on our team, 16. But if it's going to be a grind-out matchup in the trenches, I think the Jets will pull it out some kind of way.
They look like they're going to have a good season at the beginning, but coming back down to reality.
And for them to score 30 last week, which I think they got, is a lot for them. So that means that they might have a little confidence in using Brandon Marshall a little more to score instead of coming out with the 17-10 losses and stuff like that. So I think the Jets are on the upswing with this game. Beating the Rams ain't much, but it's a win, and that's a hard division for the Jets. They might win and still be in last place the way that division looks. What's other games, baby? Who you think's gonna win, baby dog? The Jets?
No, I'm gonna go with the Jets. I mean, it's tough to go against the run for the Jets, right. So I don't know.
Yeah, well, I like the song right here. We crank it up a little bit, baby dog. Check it out. Just for a second.
He's a high player. Like I told Sean Payton, he's a high player. I like the way he swirled when he hopped there. When caught a pick six, my heart stopped there. My favorite play was Gleason with the block player. You can feel the ground shaking from the top layer. Soon gonna get busy with the rock player. I'd like to thank Darren for the cocktail. I'll be taking shots till I pass out. Yeah, I'm really hot, I'm about to pass out. I swear to God, I think I'm about to pass out. And if you ain't a fan, get up on my damn couch. I've been with the Saints since like the 5th grade. Never really made no difference what the score say. Archie told me take the hit and how to maintain. Aaron showed me how to throw the ball the wrong way. What you doing? I should love the way that they ball out. I could hear the plays that they call out. Every time they say it, I just fall out. I should love the way that they ball out. Say greasy though, spread all of my dogs out. Greg said remember me, then let them dogs out. That's what got our coach locked inside the dog pound. Where's Gumbo though? Let all of my dogs out. 3rd and 10, man, I watch us throw a touchdown. Why the hell we didn't run it on first down? Screw the refs with the whistles and their flags out. And everyone that say it's time to bring the bags out. I'll be taking shots till I black out. So I'll be yelling who that till I black out. Tell San Francisco sorry for the blackout. And if you wearing bags, get up on my damn couch. I've been to Cleveland, been to Tampa, been to Atlanta. Man, that city's what's so boring, we play backgammon. But this New Orleans, the Big Easy, this Louisiana. Every Sunday round here, man, we go bananas. Saints Nation, that's who we are. Crescent City out to Shreveport. Who that, no matter where you're from, boy. It's who that till your lungs sore. And that Lombardi trophy, we gon' come for it. So when you see us coming, boy, you better run for it. Cause I'm with Joker, I'm with Game Time, I'm the cyborg. And we got soul, we got whistle,
Boy said, run for it. Saint Smurd in the house. That's Ben Collie. That's Baby Doll's people. Baby Doll, what you think about the Cowboys and Steelers? Steelers a favorite, huh, Pete?
Cowboys,
I got them 2.5 in the paper with the 3 on the card. Baby Doll, what you think about the Cowboys? They could lose this game. If there's a game on the schedule they could lose, it could be today at Pittsburgh. Ben Roethlisberger, don't matter how good he's healthy or not, he's good enough to beat any team. Even though he's had a little problems this year. They don't have Le'Veon Bell, I don't think, so.
No, he's playing.
Oh, yeah, well, talk to me, baby. Now, speak your situation for the Steelers at home against the Cowboys.
I mean, it's,
Captain Ratchet over
yeah,
here.
if anything, the Steelers is great matchup, you know.
Yeah, it's
because
just,
you got Bell, you got
right.
Brown, you got Roethlisberger, and they're playing all in their respective positions, and they're good at it.
Yeah, you're right. You're good at it, too,
So-
baby. We're ready to rock it. Come on, talk
I
to
mean,
us.
right now, Steelers are 264.4 pass yards per game this season, 8th in the NFL, and a 25.8 PPG this season. With
PB's here. He's gangster. Parabellum gangster, anyway. We got some feedback going on here, but it's okay because it's live on the radio at WSLA 1560 AM. The Sports Guru Show. Captain Ratchet on the mic over here. The Sports, a.k.a. the Sports Guru. Got Perry Bernard hold by down. What's up, baby? Talk to me about your Cowboys at the Steelers, and I'm gonna tell you what I think.
Heard that
You a Cowboy, baby.
24.5 points per game average, but
Yeah.
we've been giving up
Baby
only
doll
17
shouted that.
points.
So that could be the score, right? 25-17?
I'm not as confident about this game as usual, but I think we're going to get it.
Yeah, you bet on them. You put your money where your mouth is today, huh? You got to take the Cowboys in the points, now.
I wouldn't take this one. This is a G's game, so if I bet on them.
Yeah, that ain't going to happen, buddy. It's going to happen on the field, baby. You ain't got to worry about it being
35-3.
35-3, what? No, that's the commanding victory.
35-3 Cowboys.
Pittsburgh,
We're going to set it
oh
in
my God.
stone.
I asked him to talk into the mic. He's loud and proud right now.
We're going to set it in
You're
stone.
not joking about that? That's a solid prediction.
They make our Super Bowl run from there. I say 35-10.
hey,
I'll give them
say
7
that.
more points.
Yeah.
It's because of Antonio Brown.
Yeah,
Give
and
Antonio Brown
not to take away your flame. The Super Bowl run started when Dak Prescott hit the field. Let's be honest. You know,
What is
they
that?
haven't lost a lot, hardly ever with him.
he
So
never turns the ball over, so.
yeah, he's had like 2 interceptions. What the hell?
Ball control.
And he don't throw down the field because he hasn't had to. So that's less chance you got to take. Drew Brees don't take
Ball
chances.
control.
He's hitting when Dallas would throw it.
know,
He's taking a chance with a rookie, but he's right in the middle of the field, 10, 20 yards,
Ball
whatever.
control, good
Yeah.
clock management.
And baby, who's running the ball for him? Ezekiel Elliott, number 1 running back in the NFL.
100 plus rush
won.
yards in every game
Yeah.
this season.
He's been number 1 running back since week 2 at least. And even though he wears the half shirts, he's still cool with me. You know, maybe that's why my voice ain't sexy because I ain't got a half shirt on right now. Ezekiel Elliott,
Lead rush in the league. You
he's
don't have to
backing it
wear a
up.
shirt.
Baby doll, you're bringing the heat right now. Thank you for having my back on the Sports Guru Show. You're bringing it. That's why you got fans, baby doll. You know, you're doing good. It's more than a snail track out there. You're laying the foundation for the baby doll world. We appreciate that. Well, talk to me about the score, baby doll. What you think's gonna happen in this game, score-wise?
Ooh,
I got one for you. 21-17 Cowboys. Pittsburgh just ain't got the fire to beat the Cowboys. And the Cowboys ain't no juggernaut. They're not going to score 34 points, but they're going to keep you down enough. They're going to keep you with 6-7 points, and they're going to win it at 25-17. Maybe that's what you got.
21-20.
That close? Pittsburgh winning maybe? No?
No.
At home? No.
The Cowboys are on fire right now.
And
everything is on their side right now.
I got you. And let's not be surprised if Pittsburgh pulls out a home win because they're gritty, but, you did have to, the Cowboys had to make mistakes, which they haven't made. Zeke don't fumble, Dak Prescott don't throw interceptions. So all you got to do is do your thing. If everybody does their job, the offensive line blocks good. Defense plays like the 15th defense.
I think we'll be able to push them around up front.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Let's see 150 on the
And we know the games are won in the trenches, and Dallas has got this. And the Super Bowl run is made, so I think Dallas is still a great pick for the Super Bowl. Maybe how you feel about Dallas making the Super Bowl with the two rookies.
It's looking like that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see Minnesota hurting them, but the Saints maybe, if they get lucky in a wild card game. Yeah, that could happen. Arizona.
I really don't want to see the Saints.
Yeah, right. Thank you. Green Bay may not be a threat. Detroit might sneak in, and they've given the Cowboys problems in the playoffs. But other than any surprises, they look like the favorite to go all the way. So go. How about them Cowboys, Barry Bernard?
How about them Cowboys?
David, I'm gonna let you know about the Broncos and the Saints in a little while. But right now, we got to talk about the Falcons, the hated Falcons, that the Eagles, birds against bird. Is the Falcon going to be the Eagle? I think the Eagles can win at home for sure, even though the offense that the Atlanta Falcons have is one of the best in the NFL this year. Hardly anybody stopped them. They got a lot of yards. Number one passer, Matt Ryan, Matty Ice for sure. Great player and Julio Jones, and two great running backs.
I'm rooting for both of them to lose.
They lost a couple of close games, but they never got beat down. So they got a good team, a decent defense that gives up points, but they come out on top with turnovers most of the time. So I think the Falcons got this game hands down, even though I think Philadelphia can pull out the gritty win because they don't suck, but they usually there with 21-17 points.
They got one of the best.
And if they pull out a 34-point game, they'll win the game.
One of the best defensive in the league.
Yeah, you're talking about the Eagles, right?
Philly,
yeah, I got you. But
you know what? Their quarterback isn't 100% today. Leo, I don't know his name.
Cornerback? Well,
yeah,
Leo, whatever.
Cornerback.
Well, that could be anybody, baby. Thanks for that non-info. What you think about Carson Wentz? He looked like the real deal for the first 4 or 5 games, but he's been kind of showing the NFL.
He's been shaky. He just like Prescott, man. He don't turn the ball over too much. His ball control and his defense got his back. So
what a team effort. Good rookie quarterback. They even though he's got shown a few weaknesses in the last few weeks, he still is a threat. But the Falcons defense, that's somebody who the Falcons hasn't really had much film on, except with this year. So the Falcons defense can give Philadelphia the win, but that's it. I think Philadelphia's going to get 34 points to win this one. Other than that, I got Atlanta winning hands down 35 to whatever. Who's going to win?
Yeah, the Falcons are averaging 34 points per game. So that's pretty good.
There you go. Yeah, I'm pretty good. That's why I'm the guru.
21.
I might not sound good, having a nervous breakdown now, but I know my shit either way, and I can say shit on the radio twice in a row. It doesn't matter.
And zero, but you know what?
Dude said F that N-I-G-G-A to me. So I'm glad he's listening right now because this is his fault that I'm ratchet like that, but it's okay.
You know,
28-21.
That's good score. The Falcons.
Philly.
Upset at home?
Philly, yeah.
That can happen, baby. What you think about that score? Perry said 28-21. Falcons.
No, I mean,
Eagles winning.
I'm going to have to go with a 30-something score because the Eagles, 0 teams have scored 30-plus points on the Eagles this season.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the Falcons can do it, though.
Yeah,
so the Falcons win, they go to 7-3-1. But if they lose, what Perry says would be better for the Saints because then it'll be 6-4-1. And if the Saints win, they'll be one game. We'll be half a game ahead. Wow. No, they'll be half a game. Instead of 1.5 games, they'll be half a game ahead if they lose and we win. So hopefully Perry's score is not mine is right. How you feeling about the next game, baby? The Bears and the Buccaneers. We want the Bears to win, being an NFC South. It's only a 1-point game. Both of these teams haven't really done much this year. They had each like a win or two here and there, but it's not like a poo matchup, but it's like two teams that aren't good in record wise, but it's a decent matchup. And Jay Cutler looked good 2 weeks in a row for the first time in a long time. Jameis Winston is still all over the place. Yeah. And it just don't really matter who wins this game because the Bucs went down to third. And the Bears, they can't climb up in that division. They got to deal with the Packers and the Vikings.
Came back and looked good last week.
He did. That was 2 weeks in a row. He looked solid. But anyway, I don't think this game's going to matter much in the NFC's playoff standings. But one of these teams could squeak into the 6th spot. I doubt it, but having said that, somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose, and we got to call it here because somebody's trying to get the baby's diapers done. somebody's trying to feed their kid right now. Get some Similac in there. So I'm going to take the Bears with the play of Jay Cutler lately, and the fact that they got a nice young running back he got like 300 yards 2 weeks ago or something like that, all-purpose yards. That's fine for a young team. They have a good running back doing that.
Thank you, Howard.
Yeah. And they got great receiver in Alshon Jeffrey. And their defense is steadily like number 12, I think, right now. So I got the Bears winning on the road at Tampa Bay. And not because anything Tampa Bay doesn't do. They can't do enough, I think, to win at home. David All, talk to me about this game.
Yeah, I got the Bears winning this one too. I think they're going to commit to the run game today.
Okay,
using Howard.
If it ain't broke, don't.
I was about to say the exact opposite. I think Cutler gonna throw over 300 today.
Yeah, that would be uncharacteristic of it, but Getty Molly's hot too. Both of them's hot. So either way y'all said is a win-win situation for Chicago.
Like they're gonna have a good game.
So that refurbishes what I said. The Buccaneers really don't have a shot if any either of those things work. Much less both of them. We got the Dolphins at the Chargers. Chargers need a win because of the home. Try to keep the team at home, and Chargers they got to deal with Oakland, Kansas City, and Denver. So, man, they need to win like the Carolina Panthers need to win. And the Dolphins are in the same situation. They got to deal with the Bills in New England. And they haven't been doing good, but they got a good quarterback. They got a nice defense. They got your boy Ajayi, the little running back. He leads the league in, like, average per run. He's got a 6.2 yards a game. That's average a run. That's great. 2 games back-to-back over 200 yards, right? But I think that the Chargers are going to win this one because I like how Phillip Rivers plays, and they at home, and they want to keep the team. I like what Ryan Matthews has done, which he hasn't been doing in a while, running the ball hard, getting over 100 yards. The receivers that led by Antonio Gates, the tight end, Chargers receivers are always there for Phillip Rivers no matter what situation he's in. So I got the Chargers winning at home big over the Dolphins. This is the game the Chargers don't have to go to overtime. Like they always win a close one or lose the close one. This one they're going to win 24-3.
Yeah, they're going to be comfortable in this one.
Talk to me about this game, Perry. But
San Diego, big win, a lot of passing yards.
Yeah, you're right. What about you, baby? Do you think the Chargers got a chance to lose this game at home against the sad Dolphins who have been
the Chargers? I think they're just more talented on that team. The Chargers are more talented than the Dolphins. We got a better. I don't know why I'm saying we.
Yeah, I hear you because it ain't we no more, baby. All right? I mean, just me and you.
Chargers
today.
D are performing well, so they're also having 196 rush yards last week versus Tennessee, most by a Chargers since 2007, so they're looking good.
It's a good stat, baby. I'll thank you for bringing the heat. Like I said earlier, you're an asset to the show and the nation, Guru Nation, and people need to know. Like I said, somebody needs to pay their rent money right now. They're putting their money down with the bookie right now. They might be late, but the 3 o'clock game is one to bet on. If you had 3 o'clock game, you'd take the NFC West matchup of the 49ers at the Cardinals. You're gonna give 13.5 to the 49ers if you're a Cardinals bet man, because they're not going to be the Saints giving up 478 yards to the 49ers. But, the 49ers ain't going to gain that much on the Cardinals defense. So Cardinals can win and cover the spread 13.5. It's not going to be 13-10. It's going to be 31-10. That's covered 13.5. So I got the Cardinals winning big. Not because everybody's healthy. They got people bagged up. Carson Palmer's always been hurting the whole year. But they got the great young running back. They got great young receivers. And that defense is impeccable, too. LSU greats in the backfield. The Honey Badger and Patrick Peterson. So Cardinals win big, 31-10. And if you're putting the money down, if you're betting on Baby Doll and what she's going to do, I think she's going to pass with flying colors in the next week. So I'll put your money where it goes. Put the baby in the diapers and get some Similac in the baby's bottle and put your money on the Cardinals because they're going to cover the spread today. Baby Doll, what you think about this NFC West match?
Yeah, it's definitely my lock of the week.
Okay, that's why I put you on that, baby. That was a great lock. I agree with that.
The Cards right now, they're playing real tight man-to-man coverage on the outside.
Yeah, they always do.
And the 49ers don't have explosive receivers on the outside.
No way. They don't have anything going on. So
it's going to be tough.
Right.
Yeah,
especially against that. That would be an anomaly if they got success against that defense. But continue, Baby Doll.
It's going to be tough for those guys to separate, and Cap can't throw in tight windows.
They're going to be wearing their draws. That's how tight they're going to be doing that.
They're just, the Cards are really physical up front.
Yeah, that's going to be
the challenge the line of scrimmage.
May not even score a point today.
Thank you, Baby Doll.
Calling that one a shutout. I'm sorry.
Right. That's all good, baby. That's all good, PB.
Calling that one a shutout, man.
This is going to be medicine for the 3-4-1 Cardinals, whose record is 3-4-1. You can imagine being 3-4-1, and I picked them to go to the Super Bowl. So this is going to be the matter thing to get the 500 with this win. The 49ers can't win. The 49ers going to win a game, and they're going to be this one this year.
28-0, 35-0.
Yeah, right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think so too. I'm covering the spread with them for sure. Anyway, we got the Seahawks in the picture. I think this is Sunday night matchup. Am I right? This is actually a good matchup, like the Saints and the Broncos. This is a good NFL matchup.
Bowl.
Yeah, Super Bowl
49,
rematch. Yeah, right.
49.
Yeah, great. I think one of the best Super Bowls ever.
That
You
was
can say
a
that
good
about.
Super
We can
Bowl.
say that about 10 out of the 45 Super Bowls. 10 of them were the greatest ones, and this could be number one. It's
Run
easily
the
could be number
ball.
10. Yeah, Marshawn Lynch. He should have got the ball. And even though Russell Wilson threw a great pass, it looked like the dude just stepped. Anybody can jump a route that close. You inside 2 yards, I could jump a route from wherever I'm at.
Great
So I just got to watch the quarterback's eyes and get to the ball no matter if the dude has a step on me. Because the guy had a shoulder front, but he still got an interception. Game over, Patriots win. Tom Brady was like, we already had his helmet off. He's on his knee. He resigned the fact. You look at Tom Brady's face in that play, he looked like it was over. But his face changed real quick. Like, oh my God, it's my birthday. So good.
No way you don't run that.
Yeah,
ball.
we talked about that Super Bowl so long here on the Sports Guru Show. It's a great game to talk about. So, Baby Doll, thank you for reminding us how great that game was. But today, I think it's 2 of the same teams, actually. This is almost the same. You don't get that 2-3 years after a season. The same players, like basically the same structured team. Yeah, Brady against Russell Wilson. This is actually a real good Super Bowl matchup, like true to the word rematch. And I think that the Seahawks are going to upset the Patriots today on the road in New England, and it's because of the tenacity of Seattle's defense. Not that New England can't handle it. They got a great offensive line, and they do good things to disguise what they do. But I think this is a team that can finally crack the code of the 2 tight end juggernaut that is Martellus Bennett and Gronkowski. And I'm not saying they're not going to score. They might get 2 touchdowns apiece, but this is Seattle's going to jump some routes on these people because they're going to have the tight ends covered. They're going to double. I'm telling you, Richard Sherman and Earl Thomas going to double one of the tight ends, and it's going to make the other one exposed like he's a target. And the linebacker is going to cover. Seattle got linebackers that can cover him. So therefore,
going to shut Jimmy down.
Yeah, thank you. So there's going to be a matchup with win for the defense, which don't happen much against Tom Brady, and therefore the receivers for New England are going to be stifled because their safeties and corners can guard people one-on-one. They don't need a double team the receivers. Seattle's got good defensive backs enough to where they don't need a double team speedsters, and that's going to shut down New England's double tight end threat. And I'm not saying totally. I think they can get 20 points each, whatever. But it's going to be a non-characteristically high-scoring game for Seattle. They're going to score 30 points in this game, 31-28 Seattle. Wow. And it's going to be because of Russell Wilson coming with the gumption that he's got. I'm telling you,
New England's defense. New England defense,
right?
Holding people
right.
13,
but I don't think they're going to. I don't think they're going to get to Russell Wilson today. I think Russell Wilson's going to learn from the last few games. He's been getting hit early. I think he's going to get the quick release, which he has shown early in his career. He can throw the ball before he gets sacked. I think he's going to get that because he's been getting sacked too much lately. I think he's been practicing that. I read something in the sports news that he's been practicing on getting the ball released. It's not like an inside scoop. I read something that told me that. And I'm just going to go with that. Like, Russell Wilson's going to be able to find, not Jimmy Graham, but the receivers that I think good receivers, bro. Was it Curse and Baldwin? He's going to find them, and they don't need to run the game because that's the detriment. They ain't got to run the game. They ain't got Rawls. They can't run the ball. That's why the Saints destroyed them. But you can beat New England by just passing. You don't have to run the ball against New England. If you can get to that cornerbacks, you can beat them, and it's got to be with some luck. You got to have some turnovers, and you got to have some good calls. Which the Seahawks been complaining about not getting. I think today they get them. The refs go for the Seahawks and give them some sweet calls that they, like the pick calls the Saints didn't get called for, and some interference calls that they normally get. I don't think they're gonna get called. I think it's gonna be on the Seahawks' favor, and it's an upset, even though it's not that big of an upset.
Keep the ball.
Tell me why the Patriots are gonna win.
Got to keep the ball out of Tom Brady's hands.
Yeah, that's
time possession.
Yeah. That's the key, and if you get to him, Denver showed the blueprint last year.
Have to have a running game.
Yeah, if you keep the ball out, of Tom Brady's hands, but if he keeps it in his hands too long and he gets hit, that's how Denver showed to beat him to go to the Super Bowl. And if anybody can do that,
very rarely gets hit.
Yeah, the Legion of Boom still in full effect over there. I think they can get to Brady, and I think that might be another reason. Now that you mentioned it, to back up my claim that Seattle will upset the big Patriots today. I'm probably the only one that's saying that, but the spread's close enough for me, 7.5. That's a high. And so take the Seahawks, and if they lose, they ain't gonna lose by that much. It might be 24-23. Baby doll, what about this game?
Yeah, no, I think you're right about Patriots, Gronk versus the safeties and linebackers of Seattle.
That's the key matchup of the day for this game.
Probably, I think, but I mean, it's Gronk we're talking about.
Yeah, he could be a first round pick in a fantasy league.
Right now, he's leading the NFL with 22 yards per catch average.
That's insane as a tight end. That's Antonio Gates numbers when he was in his prime.
I mean, so
that's Kellen Winslow numbers from 1982.
You can't stop them. You could try.
That's my theory. I think today it will be stopped, but not stopped as a whole, but stopped enough to where Seattle can get enough points to win. Because nobody figured that out. But if anybody's gonna figure that out, that two tight end thing with those two great tight ends, it's gonna be Seattle. And
Plus, I see a lot of injuries with them too. Not as much as New England looks a little bit more healthy.
yeah, you always say how the good they draft and how good their turnaround is, and you putting players in and out of the game. So it would be an upset if I was right. But what you think the score is going to be, baby doll?
32-21.
That's how I like me, because this is usually a 24-21 game. What you said the score was going to be in this game? You said New England's going to win.
But like, look, the thing about Seattle right now is that they've been having weird calls.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think that the refs are going to be on their side today.
What is up with that? It's really getting
because they aggressive. They that's part of their game. They try to get in your head, and they let the refs work for them or against them. Either way, even if they got a call against them, it's going to get the other team's head because you're pushing them around.
Richard Sherman, like lately, he's just been turning me off.
That's his game.
Richard
Sherman turned you on, really? That's cool. I didn't know. I mean, I thought you already had a squad. You got 5 people, baby. Now you want another one?
Oh my God!
I'm sorry, I'm just Baby Ratchet. I'm sorry, Captain Ratchet.
I say 24-21 New England.
But yeah. Well, there you go. But baby, you talk about how you feel about Richard Sherman. I think when
I was really happy when he slapped it out of Julio Jones. You know what I'm saying? That was
not
like,
easy to do.
That's awesome because I hate the Falcons so much.
Right. But he's been
getting ratchet like on all the games too.
And I think that the refs are gonna, because they complaining so much. I think this is a game that the refs kind of like don't go against Seattle as much as they give them. So they let them tie the receivers up and
that
maul.
whole Buffalo field goal.
New England's receivers gonna get mauled and they ain't gonna get called. That's gonna be an impetus for
them
for the Seahawks to win. That's gonna be why they're gonna win, because they're not gonna get the calls that they usually get. New England always gets those calls, because they're the Patriots. Today they're gonna let them play. Seattle's gonna come on top, Legion of Boom, baby doll. Last game of the week. We're going to continue to talk about sports after the commercial break here on the Sports Guru Show. But right now we're going to cover another ratchet matchup. The Bengals and the Giants. I know the Giants. Everybody like Manning. He's great. He's good. Rashad Jennings, whatever. The receivers are really good. They got a young guy with Shepard. They got the dude from Odell Beckham. But the Giants they beat the Cowboys in week 1, and since then they've been up and down. And you're supposed to be competing in this division. So what's this division looking like, Perry? The NFC North, East. Dallas Giants in second at 5-3. They're still 2 games behind. So this is almost a must-game win if the Giants want to win this division. They at home on Monday night against the Bengals, who have not shown their poise and pressure that they usually have. They actually not as good as they're supposed to be on paper, even though they got A.J. Green and Andy Dalton and the running back from LSU, what's his name, Jeremy Hill, and Giovanni Bernard, the workhorse. I think their defense is not showing up as much as they needed to. I think the Giants win at home big, and the Giants make the push to try to take over Dallas, hoping that Dallas falters in at least a game or two. It's the Giants' chance right here. They win. It's on a big stage, and Eli's done well on the big stage. So I think the Giants win, not convincingly, but 20-17 at the very least. Talk to me about the Giants and the Bengals, baby doll. Or Perry, no matter.
All right, so the reason why they were falling off earlier, but right now they're on a 3-game winning streak.
Right.
But before that, they did not have a running game, but all of a sudden they started developing a running game to open up that passing game.
Right.
So that's helped tremendously.
AJ Green's good. You're talking about the Bengals, right?
No, I'm talking about the Giants.
Okay, yeah, Rashad Jennings. Yeah, he's definitely game alive in the last 2 weeks. You're right about that. And not that the Giants passing game needs to be open. It's already there, but with the running game, it opens it more because you got 3 great receivers.
I'm telling you, it was going downhill until they found it.
Absolutely, I agree. No doubt, good point. Continue to talk to me about this game on Monday night. Who's going to win? And we need to get some bets in. People need to know what to put their money on. Bengals are favored by 1.
It's just that the Bengals need it more.
Giants are favored by 1. The Bengals need them all. Like, it's kind of like I mentioned about how
they're fighting
team I
to
mentioned
stay
earlier.
in the AFC North race.
Yeah, because that a lot of people pick them to win, and they're not first place. Baltimore's in first place. Pittsburgh's in second. They're now in third. So you think that must win?
It's just so this is a tight game to call because the Giants are they've won their 5 games by a combined 20 points this season.
Wow, I didn't realize that. So the Giants actually.
So they're used to playing real close games, you know.
But with the spread being only 1, it looks like it's gonna be a close game as far as Vegas is concerned.
Close.
So Perry, what you think about the Bengals on the road at the Giants?
New York by 6. But I'm hoping I'm wrong.
Maybe it all says up there. There you go.
To bust them up.
Yeah, because you don't think Dallas is gonna lose. You don't have to worry about that.
But I just to be on the safe side.
I got you, baby.
I mean, if they can shut down OBJ, they got
which has been done this year, and he's been swole up about it, But he's done well recently, so yeah. But Eli Manning's good.
I think that the Giants have more heart, so I'm going to say Giants 27, Bengals 23.
There you go. We called it here on the Sports Guru Show. I'm a little better than I was earlier, a little bit better than I used to be. Still Ratchet, though. Captain Ratchet's in the house. That's me. Got Perry Bernard. You was right. What I called you last week? I called you some kind of Ratchet. It was good. I said you was calling from Ratchetville, Louisiana. I said, because Perry was tore up, baby D. I was like, Ratchetville, Louisiana. We got Perry Bernard. Right, Baby Doll's got a hotel on in Ratchettville right now, so she knows. She heard where it was, and she went there and smelled it when she was cooking. I'm a visitor too, because I got to leave a stain too. I can't just let that happen, you know. I got to be a rock star status myself anyway. Baby Doll, we're gonna rock and roll with a little rock and roll. We're gonna come back and talk about the Saints at home today in the Dome.
Hello?
Can you come get me?
Hello?
Can you come get
Are
me?
you serious? Now?
In the unfortunate event of an arrest,
contact Chris Roberts bail bonds.
Who?
You know who to call. They got a long family tradition of service.
With a pedigree that guarantees a timely release.
the experienced and expertly trained staff will open the doors to freedom.
I'm glad to know about
Alright. I'll do it. I'll
Call 504-273-0542.
Contact Chris Roberts bail bonds at yahoo.com.
A trusted name in bail bonding.
Thank you for listening to Sports Guru Show. We are here to get you ready for Superbound.
What up? Call your friends and tell them it's going down now. It's going down. You understand that?
When you're downtown in New Orleans, in the French Quarter, you need to be at Sneaky Pete's. If you need to get away from the daily grind, come get right every night and be with the cool kids at the best local bar in the Big Easy. You will get served at the one and only Sneaky Pete's. The place to be and be seen. Be there or be square. Just off Canal at 135 Charters in the world-famous French Quarter. Sneaky Pete's offers video gaming, a great jukebox, and a crowd of regulars that you will easily become one of. You might never leave. It's open 24 hours, 7 days, all the way through.
Let's
Sports Guru Show is taking flight with New Orleans Pelicans basketball.
Prime time.
You're listening to WSLA Radio 1560 AM, home of the Sports Guru Show.
You got one hot hour.
Take flight.
If Tyreek misses another layup, I swear.
Can I get a layup?
The Sports Guru Show, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. every Friday.
Drive time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come check out Homa's newest interactive attraction, Breaking the Code Escape Rooms. You and your friends have 1 hour to survive the challenge and solve the mysteries of your chosen escape room experience. The only way to be free is to work together as a team. It's a race against you and the clock. Can you escape? Book your adventure today at breakingthecode.net or call 985-303-0172. That's 985-303-0172. breakingthecode.net. Guru Show, baby.
Ali wanted an 8th round knockout, but let's talk about the first 4 or 5 rounds. Ali took a goddamn beating.
And Breeze even said, he was like, yeah, so we were running a play, and he's like, I called an audible.
I feel like I'm talking to Drew Brees right now.
I read some stuff here. They always hate who's on top.
The Sports Guru Show, Saturday at 11 a.m. WSLA 1560 a.m.
Yeah, boy! I know you're gonna dig this.
Looking to shoot extreme high-quality footage for your next project? Contact Aerial NOLA for all your aerial camera needs. This FAA-compliant company allows you to lease an aerial camera drone at a reasonable rate. Qualified operators are available to assist you with those hard-to-reach angles on site. Visit aerialnola.com or call 504-559-6170. That's 504-559-6170. Aerial NOLA. We fly, you shoot.
3, 2, 1. Get down like
WSLA 1560 AM. Home of the Sports Guru Show.
Follow us on Twitter
right now. The Sports Guru Show. It's a new Saints pregame ritual.
They're Josh straps on.
But if anything I know about the Saints, they're good at disappointing people.
That guy.
Oh, you.
Now you're the guy.
Oh, all right.
What happened last week, bro? The Saints got 6 points, first time in history since Drew Brees been in that we ain't got a touchdown. Tell me about it, bro.
And I mean, I would just love to give Carolina their first loss.
Oh, my God. Love. That's another thing.
That's good there. The Sports Guru Show, Saturday, May 7th at 11 a.m. Right here on this station, WSLA 1560 a.m.
Money!
Oh, yeah. It's football season, baby.
Heading out to a game and don't know what to wear? Go to Florida Kim in the West Bank, located at 7003 4th Street in Marrero. They specialize in jewelry, t-shirts, ties, and customized chucks for any of your favorite teams. Available in all sizes for men, women, and children. Get the best toddler wear such as booties, barefoot sandals for both boys and girls. Visit FloridaKim.com for more info or call 504-210-6743. That's 504-210-6743.
relaxing in the breeze. Drink on my coastin', cook dirty bird, rotisserie roasted, do the dirty bird, the Darius way. Big six up the sideline, yippee-ki-yay. Yeah, they were hating with the bounty gate and had everybody screaming. Free Sean Payton, patiently waiting for the regular season. But this another reason for y'all to go ahead and shop away. We gon' get fresh at Flirty Kim for Sunday. Yeah, that's the who that way, the who that way.
The station.
This is Joe Horn, former New Orleans Saints, and you're listening to the Sports Guru Show on WSLA 1560 AM.
Follow us on Twitter right now.
Yeah, boy!
Hello, everybody. This is your buddy Boudreaux. I was getting ready to cook me a nice little possum stew when Claudine walked in from the store. She said, "Hey, Boudreaux." I said, "What, Shay?" She said, "I got you some new seasoning for you to try." I said, "Well, bring it over here. I'm in the process of cooking a little possum right now." She gave me a little bottle with a pretty crawfish on the front. It's called Red Claw Cajun Seasoning. I look at the front, say low sodium, no MSG, gluten free. I said, man, this probably not no good if it's healthy for you.
Oh, no. I know.
Anyway, I figure I'd try it out. So I seasoned that possum up. Oh, I cook it in my black iron pot for about 2 hours. Let me tell you, Sha, had the whole house smelling good. My possum had magically turned into a filet mignon in my mouth. You go out and try Red Claw Cajun Seasoning at www.redclawcajunseasoning.com, or you can call them at 985-212-0334. Tell them Boudreaux sent you.
This is the Black and Gold Phantom. I listen to the Sports Guru Show, WSLA, 1560 AM.
Run the track! Run the track! Run the track!
When you're downtown in New Orleans, in the French Quarter, you need to be at Sneaky Pete's.
Yeah.
If you need to get away from the daily grind, come get right every night and be with the cool kids.
Yeah, you're cool.
At the best local bar in the Big Easy. Let Bobby walk into our Washington, show you how he's living.
So too bad.
And drink it up with Troy and the Ultimate Groove.
That boy's crazy.
You will get served at the one and only Sneaky Pete's. The place to be and be seen. Be there or be square.
Like SpongeBob.
SquarePants. Just off Canal at 135 Charters in the world famous French Quarter.
You know where's that?
Come let Lollipop get you wet with cold beer specials and cheap hot shots.
Lollipop, lollipop, lollipop.
Sneaky Pete's offers video gaming, a great jukebox, and a crowd of regulars that you will easily become one of. You might never leave.
And you better.
It's 24 hours, 7 days, all the way through.
Now.
This is Buford Jordan. This is Joe Horn, former New Orleans Saints.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ron Swoboda, and I want you to listen to the Sports Guru Show, WSLA, 1560 AM.
Oh, my God. Turns me on.
No. Like the parades were going extra fast because even the people on the floats didn't want to be there.
You're like, my boys at No Trash Talk want to holler at you real quick.
Yeah, Grigger, man, I'm looking forward to seeing you in Insidious Chapter 3. Stabbing somebody.
Wait, where's that trash talk? What?
Yeah, he was.
UPT, yo.
You heard me?
That if you Google New Orleans podcast, NOLA Trash Talk comes up. But you can catch us if you're wondering, like, where you can find the show. Just get on your Facebook, NOLA Trash Talk. Boom, it's there. Everything's there. It's on iTunes. You can.
And we can't talk about all that in the Sports Guru. We got to listen to No Trash Talk. Again, tell them how easy it is.
It's as easy as going, just Google NOLA Trash Talk. You can look it on Facebook, NOLA Trash Talk. We're hosted through a thing called Buzzsprout where anyone can put a free, free podcast.
That's what I was getting at.
You go to Buzzsprout.com, you download their app, and then boom, you can have a nice little pretty NOLA Trash Talk icon on your smartphone.
I like those colors too.
When you're downtown in New Orleans, in the French Quarter, you need to be at Sneaky Pete's. If you need to get away from the daily grind, come get right every night and be with the cool kids at the best local bar in the Big Easy. You will get served at the one and only Sneaky Pete's. The place to be and be seen. Be there or be square. Just off Canal at 135 Charters in the world-famous French Quarter. Sneaky Pete's offers video gaming, a great jukebox, and a crowd of regulars that you will easily become one of. You might never leave. It's open 24 hours, 7 days, all the way through. Have you heard about Imaginola Photography?
They're a local company that offers photography packages to suit your special event needs.
When you need your most intimate moments captured right,
call Jason Holloway at 504-265-3373.
They offer services for weddings, family portraits,
and specialize in photo booths and newborns. They're available by appointment Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m.
When you need images done right, contact
Imaginola@gmail.com.
Let Imaginola's lens tell your story.
Looking to shoot extreme high-quality footage for your next project? Contact Aerial Nola for all your aerial camera needs. This FAA-compliant company allows you to lease an aerial camera drone at a reasonable rate. Qualified operators are available to assist you with those hard-to-reach angles on site. Visit aerialnola.com or call 504-559-6170. That's 504-559-6170. Aerial Nola. We fly, you shoot.
Hey, 5-star. You ever given up on the Pelicans?
Oh, no. Never that. Yo, this your boy 5-star.
And this your main man, T-Bone.
And you can check out our brand new song, Take Flight,
on the Sports Guru Show on WSLA 1560.
And you can check out all our music, 5startbone.com.
You can also check us out on iTunes, Google Play, and Amazon MP3. Go get that.
When you're downtown in New Orleans, in the French Quarter, you need to be at Sneaky Pete's.
Yeah.
If you need to get away from the daily grind, come get right every night and be with the cool kids.
Yeah, you're cool.
At the best local bar in the Big Easy. Let Bobby walk into our Washington, show you how he's living.
Old 2x4.
And drink it up with Troy and the Ultimate Groove.
That boy's crazy.
You will get served at the one and only Sneaky Pete.
Then believe.
The place to be and be seen. Be there or be square.
Like SpongeBob.
SquarePants. Just off Canal at 135 Charters in the world-famous French Quarter.
You know where's that?
Come let Lollipop get you wet with cold beer specials and cheap hot shots.
Lollipop, lollipop, lollipop.
Sneaky Pete's offers video gaming, a great jukebox, and a crowd of regulars that you will easily become one of.
Oh, we hope so.
You might never leave.
And you better.
It's 24 hours, 7 days, all the way through.
As I look out for
Colombia's Amazon basin has become a production center for the country's biggest illegal export, cocaine. 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 Cocaine.
That's right, a little techno jam from 1990 to Max. You know the name of the song you heard it here, Sports Guru Show, giving it to you raw live, like taking it to the best, like the Murphy, Eddie Murphy's brother, what's his name? Charlie Murphy, hanging out with your boy, the great singer, funk artist, what's his name, Rick James. They take it to the best, so we give out props to them for being able to do that and talk about it later, you know. Take it to the best with them dudes. You might not come around and make it out of the closet at some point, I'm sure. It's sexy, baby D. That's what you're talking about. I hear what you're screaming, baby doll. I want to apologize to Sports Guru fans out there for me being so ratchet today, but Captain Ratchet is in full effect. We're coming live at you from Ratchetville, Louisiana. Here, Baby doll's in the house. What's up, baby D?
Who that?
Yeah, you paid to play today. You know what I ain't got to go to cash in on that. We just write it off as a tax write-off. You don't need to pay. PB, how you feeling? You here because you the co-host. How you living, dog?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right.
What about the Titans against the Packers? We're going to talk about it, but what's the score right now?
Titans up 14-0 right now.
I would have called the Titans upset this game because I think they on an upswing as a team, and I think the Packers are not as good as they should be, but I think the Packers can come back in this game. And I think that the Titans are going to pull out and maybe overtime, 23-20, because the Titans only need 7 more for 20. I think they might get shut down in the second half. So, as much as I think the Titans can win, I think the Packers are going to pull it out because
in the first quarter.
They both fighting for a spot in each division. Both of them need to win this game, so that's why I think it's going to be so tight.
14-0, 6:58 left in the first quarter.
Well, that might be a little more high scoring than I thought. That might be 30-23. What you think, people? How you think this game's going to end up?
I think the Titans they're gonna slow down in a minute.
Aaron Rodgers been like hollering at his receivers for not doing like Bobby Abe used to do for not getting in the right place at the right time. That's like almost a little schism going on there, baby. Are you shaking your head? What you thinking about?
Yeah, no, I agree. Mariota is going for 111.8 QB rating.
That's high for a second-year ban.
While Aaron Rodgers is in the 90s.
Yeah, which is good, but not for Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers always stays at least 102 or better. So good call. So Marcus Mariota is higher than Aaron Rodgers right now at this point of the season. Bodes well for the Titans, but I think that the Packers are going to pull it out. Where they playing?
They're playing in Tennessee.
Okay, well, you know, Tennessee's got a good lead right now, but I think the Green Bay Packers are going to pull it out. Who do you think is going to maybe what you got with this game?
I like their run game, the Titans' run game.
Yeah, they're
averaging
the second best running back besides Ezekiel DeMarcus Murray, who used to be a Cowboy baby doll. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead and continue telling us.
They're averaging 144.2 rush yards per game and is ranked 3rd in the NFL.
Yeah, that's nice.
While Green Bay allows 75.8 rush yards per game, which is first in the NFL.
On defense, so that's a good tight matchup right there. I don't think Tennessee can get with their total, their normal total. I think they're going to be under 140.
They might be able to control that lead with that running game.
Yeah, you're right. That's pivotal.
They might be good.
Yeah, you're right. That's well said. Well, Marcus Mariota looking better than Aaron Rodgers, but I don't think he's going to be able to pull it off in this game because I think that the Packers' defensive secondary don't have a lot to deal with. Like the receivers are not going to be too dangerous for Packers to handle, and Marcus Mariota can't pull it off on his own. You know, so with him running, ain't going to be a factor because the Packers got good run defense. So I think the Packers are going to prevail. Maybe know who's going to win and lose this game.
The Titans are going to win this one. Packers are having problems defending tight ends.
Oh, okay, that's a big deal. And they got Delaney Walker over there, and that's Marcus Mariota's really best outlet, I think, in this game. The receivers are going to be covered pretty good. Terry, you said he had a win or loser for this game. You said who said that? Did I miss it?
Looking at Tennessee at 14, man. With their running game, I think they can control it.
Yeah, right. Especially if they run and continue to control the clock with the lead like that, it'd be hard for the Packers to catch up with the. But they got the stout run defense, so if the Packers can get Aaron Rodgers to connect with some good long plays, it's possible that I might beat y'all in that prediction. Anyway, I'm the sports guru for a reason. I swear. Baby doll, you're a guru too. We're glad to have you. I'm so Baby Doll World, glad to have you too. You happy about your fan club out there?
No, not really, because the phone's not ringing.
I know. That might be grounds for termination, Baby Doll. You got to bring your people. Come on now, where's your people at?
Why is it always got to be my people?
Because
where's your people?
I don't know. I brought my people here with me. Me and you and PB, that's all I know right now. That's your people that called already today. We need some more.
985-643-1560.
We're not together. We're just talking together right now. It's okay. It's a girlfriend thing. It's a contractual situation. Perry,
Can we get the live score?
Yeah, give me the live score so we can talk about the Saints and the Broncos. That's right. Dropping the ball, you got that.
Washington up 13-0 Minnesota second quarter.
Whoa, 13-0. Minnesota falling off. They lost 4 games after they won 5.
It's getting worse and worse.
Yeah, and Washington won 4 games in a row at some point, and they're not the worst team in NFC East. Yeah,
man. NFC East. Ain't no worst team. I mean, everybody pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, other than the Cowboys.
Yeah, the Cowboys, and they can pull ahead with a win today. 3 games instead of 2.
Barely won the one against Philly, and barely beat Washington. So all the games were close. So.
Right. You're talking about the Cowboys division. They own that division.
All right, we got Tampa Bay up on Chicago 7-3.
All right.
2 minutes and 42 seconds left in the first quarter.
Well, that's good. So the games are just getting underway, so to speak. We ain't even know when in the second quarter and then at halftime. So that score is probably going to be, like I said, it's going to be a go back and forth matchup. It's a good matchup, even though 2 bottom-dwelling teams. Talk to me about the rest of the NFL games all right now.
We got Carolina up 3-0 against Kansas City. It's the end of the first quarter.
I would think Kansas City would have a lead early in that game for some reason. I know they're not explosive, but I think they have more ball control. They're more efficient. So they have Carolina go up 3-0. That bodes well for my prediction that Carolina could beat them at home. Maybe not. You think the Panthers could lose to the Chiefs easily? You think the Chiefs are going to beat them? Like we talked about it already, but 3-0 Carolina.
What's the score right now?
3-0 Carolina.
3-0 Carolina.
Carolina?
Yeah,
Really?
I would think it would be 7-3 right now, Kansas City. So.
In the first. I think I called that one.
7 points. Oh, okay, that's good for the Saints.
In the second quarter.
There you go. It's a low-scoring game. We thought it would be a little higher. You never know what's going to happen. Talk to us about the rest of these live scores.
LA 3-0 over New York. The Jets.
Yeah, it sounds like
14-21 left in the second quarter.
What about the Saints? They playing right now?
Saints down 7.
What?
Into the first quarter. Jim has the ball.
7-0.
7-0.
I wonder what happened. Saints always come out this year scoring early and often. They scored on their first drive of like 4 games, 6 games in a row, first time ever. They always come in there 14-0 against a couple teams this year, so they have them now 7-0. It's uncharacteristic, but not surprising because of the defense that the Broncos have. So Drew Brees and them need to step it up.
Yeah, but everybody's hurt. So
Who's hurt?
How on the Broncos side, on the defense
yeah, Perry
side,
mentioned the CJ. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. They got defensive injuries.
Yeah.
Well, now, it depends on how they score. Maybe they had a good sustained drive, and maybe the Saints might have turned the ball over because it's not like the Saints not have at least 3 to 7 points in the first quarter. So that's not looking good for the Saints. But let's talk about the rest. Is there any more games we got to talk about?
One more game. Houston, Jacksonville. 14.
We can talk about it some more though.
Jacksonville 7.
Houston,
in the first quarter.
Houston and Jacksonville, 2 good teams like that. That it wasn't really good when they started off this year, but they like Houston's out in the lead in the division, and Jacksonville won a big game. But Jacksonville's like their defense can't keep up with nobody, so I don't think this game is going to be ups. I think Houston's going to win the game easily. What's the score right now?
14-7.
I just don't understand. Wait, who's up?
Houston.
Of course, because the Jags coach won't bench their quarterback.
Right. Good call, baby D. So that's right.
Blake Bortles had a couple good games.
Yeah, and
but he's not consistent.
But he throws 3-4 interceptions like 2 weeks in a row, and they not TJ Yeldon ain't panning out. Chris Ivory's not really. You don't see him on the screen too much. So
not consistent at all.
Yeah, they got man. There's a coaching problem over there, but I think the Jags are gonna lose this one today. They'll lose it right now. So let's continue to talk about sports on the Sports Guru Show, baby. Now, how you living right now?
Good.
That's
I
good.
mean,
I've heard about it. I heard you say about it. It's good for me. Perry, I know you living.
I mean, it'd be better if the Saints were up.
Yeah, right. It'll be who that nation. Maybe I'll be elevating my feeling right now because I'm feeling bad. I was going down over the 7 for the Broncos, but I'm not surprised. Let's talk about the Saints.
You're so crazy.
Yeah, talk about that, baby doll.
According to Football Insider, Texans are the single worst team ever recorded to have a winning record.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ouch.
How can they be in first place? Yeah, if somebody say that, something like that about them. That's what I'm saying. NFL matchups have been crappy this year, and like the division races are, they don't look like nobody's pulling ahead except New England and Dallas, and even Oakland's 7-2, but the Broncos are right behind them, and Kansas City's right behind them, so it's all pretty tight. It could be anything. It seems like I know I get that a lot lately. I'll be back on top at some point. But anyway, it seems like anybody can get any division, but it seems like it's still going to be the same people in spite of that. Like New England's going to win, Oakland's going to surprise me, take their division hopefully, but there's nothing like surprising about Detroit. They're surprising. They could do it. Minnesota losing. So these matchups today are pretty much going how they're supposed to. But we want to talk about the Saints and the Broncos now. In the Dome. How much time we got left, baby? What says on the clock behind me?
12:42.
All right, we got 16 minutes to talk about the Saints at home in the Dome, which I'm not going to go to, but I wanted to. Perry, you going to be awake for this?
Soul Saint rhyme or no?
Yeah, you got a Soul Saint rhyme? You got something you can play with?
Yeah, I can remember that.
Yeah, when the Cowboys played 3 o'clock? Yeah, so you up early, you got the stage, so you're here at the Sports Guru, so you're not going to take a nap, you're going to watch it. It's because it's such a good game matchup, and you could be a Who Dat fan for a couple of hours instead of Cowboys. You're always going to be a Cowboys. Even if you get the fourth lead inside the stall, the Cowboy, Who Dat baby. Hey, give me a little Cowboy baby, please. I need some love right now.
Cowboy baby.
That's what I'm talking about. Baby dog, you a cowboy? You're a baby dog, huh?
Yeah, try to be.
Yeah, I got you. I'm the Sports Guru, I thought. I still know everything, I just can't say it too good, but I can tell you right now that the Saints could easily come back against the Denver Broncos. You know, the Saints offense is so good, the 7 points is not a deficit for them. They can easily score. I'm surprised that they didn't score already. So we talked a little bit about what I'll call him from, I keep forgetting his name, Kuhn, or what's his name, Khan, or Kai, whatever. He's so funny. He's the only one that gave us any insight on this game today. And let's talk about the Saints offense against the Denver Broncos defense, baby doll. That's offense against one of the best defensive Super Bowl champions. That's why they got that Peyton Manning in there. They got that ring because of the defense. And the Saints are playing probably the best team in the AFC from last year and one of the best teams this year defensively. Can the Saints offense take over and win this game over this defense?
Yeah, no, it should. This should be. This game should be locked up for the Saints to win.
Yeah, even with a 7-0 lead deficit right now, you still big confident about that.
Yeah, I mean, we're the number one offense.
It might look like it might be a 13-10 game, like your boy from Frisco said. Like, it looks right now. Maybe it'll be a defensive matchup. But
hopefully not. I mean.
Yeah. I mean, like I told Byron, the Trevor Siemian, the quarterback for the Broncos, he only threw one 300-yard game, so he's not really a threat to worry about like a good quarterback like a. Like a Matt Ryan or something like that. So he's not scary. Although they do have good receivers that can get open, and the Saints really give up some big plays sometimes. I think the Saints offense is going to be on top of their game today, even though they haven't been right now.
I got
in a balanced game, the balance, running attack and the passing attack. If they do that, they can beat the Broncos, I think.
You want to do Saints Soul Saint run?
Yeah, give it to Soul Saint right now. Let's see what he's talking about.
Let me tell you a little something. You're blind, baby. You're blind from the fact all you are because you're watching that garbage. You understand what I'm saying? Garbage. Some of your garbage. You're blind.
We had a hell of a good time at the House of Blues. And on top of that, our Saints didn't lose. They beat those Niners in every aspect of the game. The 5-time Super Bowl champs. But things are clearly not the same. Week 10 is upon us. Let's pack that dome. The winners of Super Bowl 50 are coming to our home. Soul is fired up, and I'm patiently waiting. Because they don't have Archie's boy. You know I'm talking about Peyton. With a second-year quarterback, this might be our best game yet. Let's go, black and gold. This smells like an upset. Keep the faith, Saints Nation. Don't even think twice. Keep on winning, black and gold. 'Cause 5-4 would be nice. Who that?
Who that? Soul Saint checking it. How you like Soul Saint's round about Perry Bernard?
Man, that's nice. He do one every week.
Yeah. He breaks his up. Last week he couldn't do it because he did it live at the House of Blues because he's a rock star. Yeah. So, he had to be there to get it last week. But if you got us on, you got Soul Saint exclusively as well. Right here on Sports Guru Show.
I could get a request for one about the cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Dude, he's a super fan, dude.
He's so fan, I got a fan too.
All right, well, I don't think he'll do that.
I like that, though. That was
that's dope. We give you that kind of stuff here on Sports Guru Show. We give you Baby Doll, who's going to tell us about the Saints and the Broncos today, a little more. What you think about Mark Ingham's resurgence last week coming off the bench, Baby Doll, and showing his skills running that 75-yard run, best running game of the season for him?
I know. I was happy for him, but it just sucks that it was against a crappy team. So
he had a shake back mentality. Good for him. He deserved it. And he showed that he's a valuable player to this team and don't deserve to be on the bench. Although it was a good benching, I think. The week before, we beat Seattle with Hightower. We didn't really need him. Because you fumbled the ball 2 times like that, and you cost us a touchdown.
Shook back serious last week, though.
Right. Well, Drew Brees just threw another interception, which it does not bode well. That doesn't really happen to Drew Brees 2 times in the first half of any game.
The Titans 20-0 first quarter.
Yes, indeed. Well, you got to give it to them. They on an upswing. And against the Packers' run defense, they must be throwing the ball.
Man, I might.
You might be a Titans fan? No, you ain't into that. Yeah, that's right. Second lead rushing in the NFC, right behind you, boy. As
he like my top player, my MVP in my fantasy league.
Maybe all said that's why she think they could win the game because they got the old guy from not Travis Henry, but Derrick Henry from Alabama also running the game. But maybe not talk to me about the Saints. What can you tell me about the Saints' chances of victory today? They're losing right now, 7-0. Drew Brees 2 interceptions.
I know. I think Jordan Taylor 14-yard pass from Trevor Siemian, so not looking good. Armstead is inactive. LRB is active.
That's good. LRB's a catalyst. Where the Saints? They got a field goal. Saints bumper didn't break, so that's better than 14-0. Anyway, baby, I'll talk to me about this game. In a dome.
I know.
Our defense is not good, but they've done well to win the games. They won a turnover differential 2 weeks in a row. Last week they had 3 turnovers against San Francisco, but they won it nonetheless. The week before that they had pivotal sacks to beat Seattle and an interception of Russell Wilson to keep. They held Jimmy Graham out the end zone. Although they almost let the Seattle Seahawks get a game-winning touchdown, but they bent but didn't break that too. So hopefully that can happen again today. How important is it for the Saints to win? Is it important for us to get to 5-4?
We need to get to that 500.
I mean, if the Buccaneers lose and we lose, we're still in second place. So no love lost if we lose the game and Tampa Bay loses.
I guess that's one.
But I'm not saying it's a good loss. We don't need to lose. Saints need to 7-3
right now. Tampa Bay.
Don't we want to try to be in control of our own destiny or something?
Yeah, we don't need Tampa Bay to gain second place back after we only had it for 1 week. Yeah,
is it too late for that?
No, we control our own destiny. Even if we lose, we can still come back and bounce back against Carolina. But Tampa Bay would have to lose one. Chicago's doing what?
They're playing Chicago.
Oh, who's that? Oh, that's right. And it's at Tampa Bay, so...
I think we just need to keep feeding the ball to Ingram. He needs to rush for 100 yards or more.
Run the rock against Denver's start defense. That's a high order to ask.
To open up the passing game.
Yeah. And Ingram's not really good against good defenses. He don't follow his pockets like he should, so they might want to turn a high tower a little bit or maybe get some swing passes out the backfield and get some good run defense. So Saints need to put Brandon Cooks on a little end around or something and look to Michael Thomas, the lead Saints receiver for the rookie. That's how they need to do it. They need to open up against Denver and not be scared. You got to Talib is not playing. Take advantage of that, Drew Brees. Don't throw no interceptions. Throw it to the man that's open. Find an open man. And the Saints need to get some sacks and maybe a turnover or 2 to beat Denver Broncos. But I think we can do that. I think the dome's probably rocking. We're not rocking right now. We're in slow motion right now because we...
Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me.
We play a little P right now. Let me crank up a little P. Just for a second. Sports Guru Show still here. Area code 985-643-1560. Get your last link in with Baby Doll. Might not see her for a minute. We might see her. You know, she's on the team.
On the bench.
Yeah, it's okay. But you came off the bench and you're doing great. You holding it down today. We appreciate you holding on to the ball, not fumbling it. I fumbled the mic all day, but that happens. Sometimes I'm going to be ratchet like I am, and I'm going to tell you the score so you can at least get my scores predictions and win some money because you got to call a bookie for that. The baby's got to get diapers and Similac and all that stuff. And I can ramble on for days and talk about the Sports Guru Show and how good we've been. So,
there's going to be, I mean, I'm sure Breeze has so many weapons, though. I think I would consider we have way more weapons than Broncos.
Yeah, on paper, absolutely. But in theory, so far we haven't been able to find them, obviously, because Drew Brees has thrown it to the wrong team twice.
Well, Breeze in 2016 has directed 60.5% of his throws to Brandon Cooks, Thomas, Willie Snead,
who actually are the top trio of receivers in the league, the top 3 receivers.
And those players are responsible for 71.2% of Breeze's NFL leading 336 passing yards per game.
So if we can't do it some kind of way, we can do it that way. Let's get into that.
And then the rest,
I'm sure Denver knows that, though.
The 16% remaining production is going to be to Kobe Fleener and Josh Hill.
And last week they got the 10 players, so they followed even Kuhn and somebody else or another. So Reese was running around, so that was a winning program.
He can't throw why is he throwing interceptions? I don't understand.
Because they're good, dude. Devin knows how to get to the ball. It might have been a tip or something. It's hard to go against them. He run up pass, so that's why
we need to keep our offense on the field as much as possible because the defense, our Saints defense this season allowed more passing yards with 2,400 points. 238 through 8
third year in a row
than any other in the 11 seasons.
Yeah, you can't go to the Super Bowl.
Team hired Sean Payton
because they score so much. They give the ball back.
Right?
Yeah. So that much you don't give up.
I guess you're right.
Well, it'd be nice if the Saints could score anyway half of that today. Can we get 20 points and beat the Broncos? Because if they only got 7 right now, the defense is holding them. No, they got 10 right now, so the defense held them and they didn't get another touchdown. But where the Saints are right now, Pete, what y'all on? You got that game live? Because somebody might be in the car right now.
First and 10 at the 46. They're driving at the Saints 46. Saints are driving.
Got to cross the 50.
Second and 7. Ball on the Saints 49.
You see, the Saints, you've been working with 2nd and 3s all year long. So 3rd and 1. And Saints lead the league in third down conversion. So we need to do that against a good defense like that to win the game. David, how you feeling about Drew Brees with 2 interceptions already today?
I'm aggravated about it.
He's not your daddy no more. Shut it down, baby. It's all baby. So I'm still here on the Sports Guru Show. I'm getting tired. I haven't been getting any rest because I've been worried about this game. And I'm ready to go watch the rest of it and get some sleep. Now I'll probably be sleeping about halftime, and I'll wake up and see the Saints win. That's what's gonna happen, right? Tell me they're gonna win, baby doll.
We're gonna win today.
The Saints can come back from 10 points. They've done it all year long. They came back from deficits.
We're really good when it comes to critical situations.
The Cowboys don't have to do that, Perry. The Cowboys will always get a lead early. They're the team to beat right now. So we'll talk about the Cowboys for a minute. We talked about them against the Steelers, but what about the Saints and the Cowboys in the NFC Championship game? That would be a good matchup.
That's going to be... We're going to get destroyed.
I'm not looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, because the Cowboys never seen an offense like that yet.
Our secondary should be back together by then, though. So
they've had some linebacker problems, too, but I think the Cowboys and the Saints will be a good matchup if the Cowboys can keep them honest,
Secondary is all the way healthy.
David, what we looking like? How many got any time left on the clock? Oh, okay. Well, we can bow out of the Sports Guru Show. It's all good. Perry Bernard, thank you for taking me here. I'm sorry I disappointed the Guru Nation by being not how I needed to be right now because, I'm a little spun right now.
Come on, Guru.
All right, it's all good. Well, I can play some music for y'all because we already talked about everything. We already gave y'all our predictions. We gave you who we thought was going to win the Saints game today, so we're just going to rock the house and let y'all see us next. No, we're off next week. We got a break. We're going to come back with a 3-hour show the week after. Because the Saints on a Thursday night game. We don't need to be here on Sunday. Ain't nobody going to be listening to us.
Huda.
So check us out on Spreaker.com. Later on, listen to it again. And we'll be back when we come back after the week when we're off.
Laugh at us.
Yeah. This is one we can always look back and say, damn, well, you got to get some rest before you go on the show. But anyway, drinking a Heineken, having fun.